Riffs fucking podcast. Coming at the top. Episode 14. Big old business. Fuck you, dude. I'm coming in hot this morning.
Oh, you're
this
gonna
evening. I told you.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. See, this is the shit I'm talking about.
In.
I know, dude. This is why I'm always pissed at you, dude.
Why?
You're always sidewindering, dude. You're fucking up, man.
I'm a man that has a goddamn plan, and I'm following it the way that I see most fit.
Path of least resistance, my friend, and you are pissing me right off today, dude. I'll tell you, from the top, from the jump, dude, coming in hot with bam, we figured out how to use the sound effects.
Figured out the sound pad, so fucking get used to this shit.
Sing it.
Oh shit, hold on.
Ooh, sick burn, dude, right off the bat.
This is that episode of fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah. They try to do a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like,
I wish it had the but it doesn't, dude. And that's why we got.
No, seriously, I'm
fucking over this goddamn thing.
I'm fucking pissed.
Dude, you're pissed at me. I'm pissed at you. I'm pissed at the world.
It's been, the world is falling to shit. We're like 4 days into a presidential election somehow.
Yeah, apparently it can just be TBD. I
guess.
It's just like, fucking, you guys figure it out. We're not doing anything.
Trump's like, I'm not leaving. Biden campaign's like, we can remove trespassers from the White House.
Yo, no squatters' rights. We figured it out. Last cast.
Minimum 20 years.
20 years, dude. You were there for maybe 4, dude.
Those are Maryland's laws. I don't know what DC's laws are.
DC's laws are a little bit more.
But, I mean...
Dude, am I wearing my neckerchief?
Yeah. It's called a bandana, but it's all right.
It's embarrassing. See, look, shit. Already talking shit, dude. Fucking too early for that shit, dog.
I'm starting to cast off with a goddamn cigar.
Yep.
Fucking halfway through a couple drinks. All I have to say is that Maryland drivers are possibly the worst.
Agreed. 100%. That's the only thing I'm going to agree on with you.
So, we're making magnets at work.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing now.
How do they work?
Fucking shout out ICP. And my girlfriend's very progressive.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Does she not believe in magnets?
And one of the products is like this Ruth Bader Ginsburg magnet. So I was like, we had a couple extras. So I was like, I'll take one.
Right.
For her, and we'll put it on our fridge at home. And I didn't have my keys, and I wanted to put it in my car. So I was like, it's a magnet. I can just slap it on the back of this bitch. So I put this Ruth Bader Ginsburg magnet on the back of my car, and I swear to God, for the past 3 days, I always forget to, like, just take shit inside.
Right.
But you get home, and you're just like, I'm not taking that coffee mug inside, even though it's the easiest thing ever. But you're just like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no.
And so the magnets stayed on the back of my car for the past 3 days.
Yeah.
It's just like a picture of RBG's face, and it says Notorious RBG. And I swear to God, for the past 3 days, people in Maryland, a Democratic state, have been fucking trying to run me off the fucking road. No bullshit. Like, straight up. Like,
what?
Yeah, dude. Like, just fucking, like, I have not experienced this level of road rage since I was driving around at the beginning of the pandemic when the roads were all open and people were going 100 fucking miles per hour.
Yeah, dude.
And me included. Like,
yeah, me too.
Just not. I was like, this is fucking free reign, bitch. And so it's the magnet.
Yeah.
I've never experienced so much hatred for a magnet. Even when, remember that one that I had that was like, The more men I meet, the more I love my cat.
Yeah, and we would put it on each other's cars.
Yeah, we'd switch off because it's a fucking tight magnet.
Yeah.
People, that's when the last time I would experience road rage prior to the pandemic. It's something about bumper stickers that really pisses people off, dude.
Yeah, I know. Well, when you say you're getting run off the road because of that, and you said it's a magnet, and I was like, it's not tight, because if you're out there just whipping around, you're just driving and you don't even realize you have it on the back of your car. Someone's like all bummed at you.
Yeah.
It's like, this fucker is the reason why, we're getting change, and I fear change, and fuck you, dude. And then you're just whipping, and then next thing you know, fucking Barney Badass is whipping next to you, you're like, yo, dude, I come in peace. I'm just whipping, dog. Like, I'm just trying to go home. But next thing you know, you got this fucking a-hole running around on you.
And there's something else with road rage where usually, like, I'm a pretty calm driver. I've gotten in a lot of trouble because of driving. So in my older age, I've really calmed the fuck down. I stay in the slow lane. I've got a little slow SUV. No more fast cars. Like, I get my thrills from my motorcycle.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, when I'm driving a car, I'm just chilling in the slow. I have two things on my car now. One is this windshield decal that says slow heavy metal music playing, and I'm driving slow, and it's the truth. There's slow heavy metal music playing, and I'm fucking chilling. And now there's the addition is this Ruth Bader Ginsburg magnet that I want to give to my girlfriend.
Right.
So so now I'm driving the speed limit. I need one of those that says, like, this vehicle is monitored. This vehicle speed is monitored by GPS.
Yeah. That would be
just so people fucking stay the fuck off my ass. But so now people catch up to my ass and they see this, like, slow heavy metal music playing, and then this Ruth Bader Ginsburg magnet. They're like, you Satanist piece of shit, liberal fucking soy boy beta cuck. You are ruining the country. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to drive. Fuck!
That's it, dude. I hear you. That's fucking crazy, man. I mean, I'm guilty. I have a shitload of bumper stickers on my car. I'm that guy, and it does piss people off because my bandmate Cameron, before he knew what car I was driving, it was the most fucked up thing. We were moving. You were with us, and we were moving from one spot to another, and you were like, "Yeah, dude, like I'll help you move." So we get in the car and we're heading over to my new spot, transferring some of the shit. And next thing you know, fucking Cameron sees my car parked, and he doesn't know it's mine. He goes, "What kind of fucking asshole does that to their car?" And he's like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, that's so stupid." And I just look at him. I was like, "Yo, that's my whip."
And I was in the back geeking.
Oh, and he was like, "Oh, my bad." He's like, "They're kind of cool stickers and shit." And I was like, Cameron, you fucking just clowned me.
Super California. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of tight."
Oh yeah,
after I just fried you, dude.
Yeah, dude, shut. Damn, dude, that's so tight. That's the best thing. That's so dangerous. Now, editing is going to be better. It's going to be so tight.
It's going to be worse than it's ever been.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. So,
But hold on. I had a thought earlier about road. So, let me try to organize this.
Yeah.
So, road rage is a very fickle beast. When you're in the right, I think you're angrier than when you're in the wrong. So if somebody cuts you off and you know you're right, you're like, "You fucker, you god damn it," and it lingers with you throughout the day. But when it's vice versa and you're the asshole and they're freaking out and you know where they're at and you're just chilling and you're just like, you forget about it in like the next 20 seconds.
You're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, you're like, "Okay, dude, like, of course I was right.
I've ruined your day." And you know what? I don't feel a lick bad about it. But if it comes down to you, then you're fucking pissed. And
so I've just been pissed.
No, I get you, man.
Coming in hot.
Dude, my commute every fucking day now is I drive a total of just 120 miles just to get to
that's
job.
it?
Just there. But when I'm driving around to each stop, it's another like 40 miles. So it's almost like 200, like almost 200 miles a day. A day, 5 days a week.
In the Green Dragon?
Yeah, dude, it's on its last legs.
Yeah.
So I have to drive all the way out to Gaithersburg every fucking day, and it is so far from my house. It's literally 60 miles one way, and then driving around. But going down 95, especially in the morning, and everyone's just trying to get the job, go to their work, and it's just like everyone's pissed because they have to work, and then or they're just driving around. But it's just like every day, like there's people. I have to be like, it's so stressful to drive because you have to be on your fucking ready at all times, because people, like you said, are just the worst drivers.
Especially
and then
in Maryland.
You have to be like, oh my god, I know what this guy's about to do. Like he's gonna cut me off, or he's like gonna slam his brakes on, or just something stupid. So you just gotta be. And I'm just like, I just want to get to this fucking destination.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And it's just constant every fucking day. The monotony of it, just like driving the fucking straight and narrow. I talked about it on the last podcast where like you can literally just turn your mind off and just you'll just end up there, and you're just like, how the fuck did I get here? Or something like that happens when you're like, when you get into road rage, you're like, oh, my whole fucking day is ruined. Like I have to kill this person.
Yeah.
Like, or I wish like the worst thing, because you always say that, like everyone, you're saying the most fucked up shit in your car, because no one, you're being like, it's like the internet. You're like, you can just fucking, no one knows who you are, and you're like, fuck this, like get every fucking name in the book, and then you're just dwelling on it all day, like you said, and it happens all the time. And I'm just like, or like you said, if I'm in the wrong, you're just like, oh shit, sorry man, fuck, that was me, but like for real, fuck you still. Like,
let me explain a scenario to you that happened to me, I guess probably 3 weeks ago at this time. I was in a grocery store parking lot, which is always the worst. Always. A pure anarchy. And there's a fucking kid in like this Tiburon behind me, and I have my blinker on, turn right down a parking aisle, but at the by the time that I get to see where I'm turning, there's just like some asshole trying to reverse park into, and he's old, and it's in a handicap spot. So I was just like, and I'm like, fine, I'm like, okay, I'll just keep driving forward. So I turned my blinker off to continue forward, and the kid behind me is already on the wrong side of the road, trying with crosswalks, and a father and a son trying to cross the crosswalk. So I'm just like, I hadn't even turned yet, and I just like, and I turned my blinker off, and this kid's right there, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? And so he has to stop because there's people in the crosswalk, and the people in the crosswalk suck, because they're fucking like, this dude's on the wrong side of the road. And I roll and like I lock eyes with him, and I'm like doing this motion, I'm like, okay, and I rolled my window down, and I was like, you got a fucking problem? And he was like, your blinker was on, asshole. And I was like, and that gives you the right to drive on the wrong side of the road with fucking people in the crosswalk? And he goes, fuck you, asshole. And I lost it, dude. I told him to eat my ass. And this little boy, it was a little boy, and he looked at his dad, and his dad was just like, god damn it. Like he knew I was in the right, but at the same time it was like, now I gotta explain to my son what eating ass. Yeah, dude.
It's a little young, dude. Just we're watching Paw Patrol.
Oh, but I thought about that till now.
Damn.
Until right now.
3 weeks.
That's how long it's been eating at me. And he was wearing a fucking like Froyo King shirt.
Oh, it's just and there was one lad.
Oh yeah. I used like a frozen custard boy. Yeah. And there was like, I know he was either leaving work. No, he was going to work.
Yeah,
it was farther down the strip mall. And I finished up at the fucking Harris Theater. I like got my lunch, and I got in my car and I drove past to see if like that car was parked. And I guess because I was gonna raise hell, I was in that type of mood.
Oh yeah,
I was in that fucking fuck you, you piece of shit mood, you know. And the car wasn't there, so he either parked around back of the building or like was getting off his shift. I don't know, but so the moral of the story, he wasn't there. But how tight of it would have been if you like walked in it? Say it was like a froyo, and you were like getting your fucking froyo, and then you come up to the station where you're getting all your mix-ins and shit and putting on it, and then you just go, oh. And you're like, just, oops, and just drop it all over the floor and be like, not paying for that. I'm out, boys. Like, you know, remember when I got all pissed off
at that.
Which time, dude?
Well, when we went to that convenience store near my old house and the
tell that story. That's funny.
When we got kicked out of brunch, you and I, for doing the thing where you get your finger wet
on the crystal glasses. And
ooh, we harmonized.
Oh, if we can go deeper, we can.
Oh, yeah.
So we were doing that.
Yeah.
And the bartender was like,
you guys, can you stop? And we're just like, we were fucking wasted, dude. We were day drunk, dude. Like, so early in the day. So early. It was like before noon, dude.
It was pre-lunch.
Yeah, pre-lunch. Yeah. And we're like, yeah, we've been kicked out of better places than this. And then we left. and we walk around, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking hungry, even though we just left for brunch.
Oh, we're drunk.
We were drunk
all day.
Yeah, I'm just going to eat. And then we're like, I want wings. And then we went to this convenience store. I think it was literally called Wings and Things. And we walk in, and it's this giant convenience store. We order wings, and I drunkenly stumble upon those For Real milkshake makers, in the convenience store where you just hit the button, how thick do you want it? I was like,
extra thick.
And I remember I'd grab one out. I was so pumped, and I open it up, and it's just it looked fucking weird, and I put it in the thing, and it didn't mix.
It didn't blend.
It didn't blend, and I was like, it was just the same. And I waited because I don't know if anyone has ever done them. It takes probably 30 seconds or so for
no time at all. But when you're drunk,
and
forever.
you're ready and you want it, and you're just like, dude, this is the fucking worst. So it comes down, and I'm pumped. And I think I was talking it up to you. I was like, oh, these things are so good.
I've had them. No, I got one too, and I was like, you can't just leave it on the machine. In my drunk inebriated state, I knew well enough not to leave a For Real milkshake on the machine, and you were like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
Yeah, I was pissed. Well, the thing is, it came back down, and it was not mixed. Nothing happened. I waited all that time, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened, dude? And I was so drunk, and the lady was like, are you gonna buy that? And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And that's exactly, I was like, absolutely not. And she was like, that's not, and he's like, and then she's like, you're just gonna leave it? I just left it in the fucking machine. I was just like, this is bullshit. I'm not even touching this thing. And I was like, your shit is fucking broke. I'm not paying for this. And also, I have to come back in here because I have to pick up my wings, so I fucked up. It was awkward because then we had to wait, and then I walk out, I storm out, and I was like, "Fuck, my food isn't there, and I already paid for it." So I had to walk back in there, tail between the ass cheeks, just tuck that shit wings under. And I was like, "Can I get those wings?" Still, I'm still kind of.
You pay for the milkshake.
And I was like, "No milkshakes being paid for right now, dude. I bought wings. I'm out."
They were the gold. They had a gold flavor.
It was the 24 karat gold wings.
Yeah.
And it was just but they weren't actual. It was just I don't remember. They were good. I remember them being
good as shit. Good. They didn't have the fake edible gold flakes that all the bougie fucking spots use. Oh, we have the boy. We have
phone call. Hang on. Sorry, this is very
hidden character.
Yo, what's good, my homies? Okay. We'll come right out. How much was it? No, I'm just kidding. I'll be right there. All right, man.
You remember in Super Smash when a hidden character would appear?
Yeah.
And you have to beat him to win? That's what's happening right now. We have a very special guest stopping by.
Yeah, just a fucking curveball. Hang on.
New Jersey Lee.
Leezus, a.k.a. Sex Boy.
A.k.a. A lot of things. Tash Sultana's tour manager. At one point. My boy. Recorded the demos for Absinthe Moon, recorded the drums for Absinthe Moon, worked with him for years, taught me everything I've known about production and live sound and lighting and just how to work. The boy's from Jersey. He grew up fucking barreling hay. He's got some fucking wild looking thumbs. His name's Leezus on Instagram with 19 E's. Find him. He's the fucking boy, dude, and I'm pumped. Like, he drove down from Jersey to be on Heavy Riffs, so that's got to say something. Like, what do your friends do for you, man? You know? What do your fucking friends do for you? Do they drive down from Jersey to say what's up on a podcast last minute? I'm fucking pumped, dude. Leezus, 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 my boy. Oh, that's my boy.
Right here, it smells like cigs in here.
Well, we hit a little. We started off hot with a cigar.
You're hot boys.
Yeah, a little spliff.
Oh, let me get this fucking queued up.
Leezus.
You got signal coming through?
Yeah, here.
I've never talked to nobody. Yeah. I just gave you these huge accolades.
Yo, Lee, talking to that Chance.
Recorded. That's Moon demo.
It's all we do everything in post. This is just.
Oh, should I get my headphones?
Do you have them?
Do you have them?
Yeah, there's 4 outputs.
Grab some headphones. Yeah. I need it back yourself.
Oh, you brought, dude. This is the most prepared guest we've ever had.
Yeah, exactly. Oh hell yeah.
Oh wait, all
All
right.
right. Oh yeah, we'll fix everything in post. So this is the most edited podcast of all time.
Yo, I thought you were. Dude, it's good to see you, man.
Oh yeah, your chair's a Sun concert.
Yeah.
So, I haven't had a bow in a while. Yeah, grab your. Is the door just open out there?
Oh yeah, I'll come out.
Yeah. Sorry. No, you're good.
No, it stays locked. I should have told you when you were like, "What should I bring?" I was like, "Just beer." You were like, "I have a mic." Probably should have told that boy to bring his headphones. But honestly, this is the first cast where we've both had working headphones, so I mean, it's Heavy Riffs, man. What do you want? What do you expect from the boys, man? What the fuck do you expect from the boys? Oh, shit. Oh, man, that was fucking wild, dude. It landed just like this. It went, and then fucking... Oh, I should probably clean that up. Fix it in post.
I fucking on fire. I was getting stoked, and I hit my beer. Yeah, it did 3 flips and then landed perfectly standing up. But then like Vesuvius erupted, so I just got.
Wait, was it on camera?
It's on cam, yeah.
Dude, at the same time.
Yeah. Plug it in, boy.
Plug her in. It's gonna sound like absolute dick.
That's alright. I like absolute dick.
I do everything and I just do it all in GarageBand.
Garage, hell yeah.
It's easy as fuck.
I can't hear anything, but that's okay.
Nothing?
Nada. There, no.
How about now?
Oh, there you go.
Good?
Gotta hit the button.
It's been a while since I've touched one of these things.
I know, dude. I haven't done any of this shit. I did a high school theater production.
Nah.
That was my gig.
Damn, did you get paid or was it pro bono?
Yeah, I got paid.
You did?
Getting that private high school money.
Oh, private high school.
Yo, if they're paying like more than I pay to go to a 4-year college, then yeah, they better pay me.
Pay me out.
Kids. How can I reach
got a crisp
these kids?
$50 bill for that one. No, that's rad though.
This podcast is brought to you by National Bohemian.
Bows on home.
Well, we tried.
We tried.
We did actually.
Prior to the pandemic.
Get in the
zone.
I probably got like lettuce and mayo on my shirt from
Where did you
fucking
slam?
Sheets.
Where did you go to Sheets from?
Yeah.
On the way, man.
Like
Pennsylvania.
What the hell?
That's Sheets
You
territory.
drove all the way from Pennsylvania?
Dude, no, I got it down because I'm like in Northwest Jersey, so it's easier to go west
and then down, because you don't have to pay like $28 in tolls.
On the turnpike?
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
I'm from Jersey, and fuck the turnpike too.
So you're back in Jersey now?
Yeah, that's home, sweet home.
Shit, dude, wait, you're in
Yo,
Jersey.
weed is legal now.
Yeah.
Well, they passed it at
You didn't
least.
bring
So
any?
weed is tight. No,
I'm Red Bull right yet.
Red Bull, gotta stay.
Gotta stay fucking hyped for the boys.
Yeah, I
You're
like to
not
party.
sleeping tonight.
You gotta stay fucking. Dude, we got.
He's got stingers. He's got stingers.
Ooh, sassy boy.
Oh, sad boy.
This is what I was playing when you got it. I was like, Lee's here.
Amazing.
So we just tonight's the first night that we discovered how to actually work the sound pad. So we've just been like
We've been pushing it.
miserable like radio jockeying it since we started only 26 minutes ago. So we're not that deep.
rolling. All right.
Yeah, there's
You're right on time. I got a little fashionably late to the pod.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Do you call it a pod? Is that
Yeah.
what you do?
So, we
we're-
have been for the past 13 episodes, and then I had an epiphany last night, and I was like editing or the last one we did, and I was like, this isn't a podcast. Like,
I was like, you know what? I should probably like catch up on a couple episodes, see what get up on the format and all that, and then it's just like, it's just my friends just bullshitting for 2 hours, and it's cool with me.
that's what.
Yeah,
so
that's all we want.
that's what I figured. I was like, it's a couple dudes recording themselves in a kind of enclosed, uncomfortable space with only one chair.
Lots of just
Just
like
one chair.
air conditioning humming in the background.
Lots of, and then when bands are playing on either side, there's a lot
you
of
definitely hear it.
Oh,
Are they good though? They all right?
the band's rip.
Some
All
of
the
these
bands
bands
rip.
actually really rip.
Yeah.
You can't suck and rent out space from here.
Right.
I'm sure you can, but it's
sure-
expensive.
Yeah.
So
if
like,
you have money and you can still suck, you can have money and still suck. You hear that?
yeah, that's
His name was David Lee Roth, dude.
yeah.
But yeah, no, dude. Yeah, it's good to see you, Lee. It's been fucking forever.
It's been a minute. It's
been-
my boys. We're still connected though.
I know.
Oh, that's right. We all have the same tattoo.
We should, yeah.
Yeah, I should get naked.
You guys got these, Cam? Hey, share that.
Let me
more.
just. I'm not flexing. I'm just
fucking
observing.
Observing.
We're linked.
We got some
man.
black
We're in the
magic
vortex.
ritual tattoos. Justin's was infected for
By
no
the,
less.
he got
than-
the intern. He got the intern.
I got the homie hanging out with the boys.
Yo,
like
you want to do this
rando.
one? I got to do these two.
He's like, this guy's already fucking wasted.
We got to use this needle, but it's cool.
Yeah, he was like, "Which way does it go?" And we were like, "I don't know, dude." So let's talk about that. Like the night that we got all these tattoos, we were at a work party at a bar.
Yep.
Got wasted.
Yeah.
Halfway through the party, we were like, "Yo, boss, we're gonna go get matching tattoos. We'll be back." And he was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Like, they're all on our lower back. Too.
Yeah, we get trap stamps.
Yeah, it's like, I hope you're paying for this because
Put it on.
we're
I'll
dipping.
put it on the company credit card anyway.
Yeah.
I wonder if they notice.
We do not cut it out. Well, we didn't for the first like 12 episodes.
We didn't start editing until I started listening to this podcast called "Who Are These Podcasts?" that does nothing but destroy really shitty podcasts.
Oh, amazing.
So I've been getting a lot of tips, and it's mainly just editing out the fucking
What not to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's great.
Well, that's awesome. That's smart.
Because there's a lot of shitty podcasts out there.
Oh,
the entry level is like way low, which is
way
sweet.
low.
You know, you can come
I
in,
love
you can
it.
just bullshit about. There's a podcast for everything.
You need $1,000 and like a room to do it in, and you can start a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
You don't even need that.
You don't, but like
if you want it to be somewhat,
Yeah, I guess you gotta-
watchable. Or,
start the bar somewhere.
yeah.
A little bit.
Well, we
A
started off
microphone.
with like a 10-year-old DSLR camera that would cut off recording every 20 minutes.
So you gotta cut.
yeah.
You gotta
gotta
cut. It's like the GoPros that always they segment.
That we've had a Zoom mic
Yeah, we
that we
used
were
the
just set in
Zoom.
the middle of the
Oh,
table.
you use that.
That's all. We just used it in the room.
Pick up
They didn't even have
all
lights.
the noise.
Yep. The old trusty.
Yeah,
AC
it's
ripping.
it's in every episode.
If that's not on, dude,
That's
it's
always-
95 degrees in here. Yeah, dude, miserable.
Just sweating. I'm gonna sweat through
it's-
this gray shirt.
Oh, dude, we would be wet. The wettest boys in fucking, where are we? Arbutus. Arbutus.
Baltimore County.
Yeah, just right. Well, we're still in the city technically, but still, yeah, we would. It sucks. Like when in the summertime, if you're jamming in here and that thing takes like a minute.
Plus, you got a bunch of tube amps going, just cooking.
Yeah.
Everyone's cooking in here.
There's hot COVID breath, just breathing on each other.
Sweaty boys.
Yep. Drinking like hot beer. You're just like.
I warmed these up on purpose before.
Yeah, these are a little hot, dude. Just kidding.
They're frothy. We got a little mini fridge.
Yeah.
Oh man,
dude, we made it up. We made it, dude.
We've been here for about a little over a year. Haven't seen like any return on
anything. Yeah, no.
But it's fine. Like we have it's like a boys club.
Home base.
Yeah.
It's home base.
Home base.
It's the clubhouse.
We got all this shit now. It's legit. You just save up your money and spend it all on shit that doesn't make you any money back. It's tight. It's the best, dude.
I'm like looking at other like studio gear. I'm trying to set up a little like mixing station because I got to do everything from home now.
Okay.
But trying to figure out like it's like, oh, let me get this preamp. And it's like, oh, it's $600 and it's not going to make a difference in anything I need or I'm going to make money on. No, one of the PreSonus. No, not PreSonus. What the fuck am I talking about? Focusrite?
Oh,
yeah, it's a
Focusrite.
Focusrite ISA. So it's like their OG console.
Oh, so like actual gear.
Yeah, but
so you can't steal it off the internet.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's where I was getting
definitely about.
yeah. Bring back LimeWire, dude.
I feel the lawsuits coming from Metallica right now already.
Yeah.
Get the lawyers on.
Metallica, thank you for 4 years of good music. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
World's best snare tone also. Just mark that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Real quick, the first session that we just did on this new record, the very first track, Tom told fucking Jay Robbins, the legend, like Baltimore legend, Jawbox, like recorded Clutch, fucking The Sword, all this shit. He was like, in all seriousness, he was like, yeah, man, snare sounding a little Saint Angry. And I was like, God,
pack it up, boys.
Yeah. Jay was like, okay, let's not say that again. Yeah. But like, you know, that's the very first take. We're like, here's my snare because your snare sounds like shit, basically.
Yeah.
So then, like, we Frankenstein Tom's drum kit to like all these sick pieces, that, like an 18-inch fucking floor tom, and I was like, see, this is what you need, man.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't need 50 drums that
with
sound
moon
shit.
with moon gels melted all over them.
Yeah.
And then after we were in this room, it gets super humid and just like hot when the AC's not on.
Yep.
And Tom had all these moon gels on all of his heads, and they melted all over. And
like fucking Starburst.
Yeah, dude.
On a hot day.
His drums were sticky, like heinous. You know, you could play them.
Yeah, I remember coming in one day and
sounds
being
like it's good for the resonance. You know, you get that real sticky.
Dude, I said it. I was like, all these toms are dead, and I was like. And I didn't know you guys were getting ready to record or anything. And I was like, and I was going to text Tom and be like, yo, dude.
Something happened.
So this just melted all over your shit. And I was like, it sounds like shit. And like you said, it's just sticky. The drumstick
they were straight up, dude. It was like Laffy Taffy. And my dude fucking, as you noticed, there's no drum set where the drum set should be. And it's been like that for a couple months.
Yeah, we've been paying rent. And we haven't been able to jam.
That's why we've been doing this. Just to make it worthwhile.
Yeah,
just
get in.
Cause.
Yeah.
But so the reason Tom hasn't brought his drum set back is because he's been changing the heads out because they were all sticky. And I was like, dude, you're the only person on the planet that changes their drum heads after they spend all their life savings to record a new record.
You know, those are things you're going in.
Yeah, I was like,
it's
my boy.
Right, new strings on the guitar. You got to get new heads on the drums. Tune that shit.
Didn't do any.
Yeah, you have to tune everything.
Yep, that's
Make sure everything's in working, fighting, good.
I'll fix it in post.
Yeah, that was my idea. But we recorded a tape with like a dude that is obsessed with live recording.
Yeah,
and I realized that once we got to the mix sessions, and I was like, hey, can that get like a little? And he was like. And I was like, oh,
got it on the way in. Gotta get it on the way in.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I asked, so my friend's playing like a kind of progressive metal band, and they were recording at Studio G in Brooklyn with this dude, Joel Hamilton. And he's a G. He did all the, like the Highly Suspect records. And like,
oh, yeah.
Yo, that's big.
Yeah, and he's like, you know, it's tape, like all that, like, he's a G. Studio G.
Yeah.
And it also has great memes on his Instagram. So if you follow him, at Joel Hamilton, own. His like the like posts are all business, you know, but then you get onto like these just like memes on his like feed. It's great.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I asked him if he used my friend's shitty guitar line 6 pod, if to use that, and he was just like, no. He's like we use like about 8, you know, vintage amps.
Yeah, he's
for
like, this is the big leagues,
yeah.
dude.
I was like, felt so embarrassed after like that, and like, you know, you walk in past the Grammys in the bathroom, and he's just like, yeah, no, we didn't use the 500 series line 6 pod. And you're just like, no, obviously
it was not digital.
Producers can get a little testy about shit.
Oh, he was like, I felt more embarrassed about asking it. Like, he didn't give a shit. Like, he was just like,
oh, that's cool.
We didn't do that. But yeah, I was like, I just asked like this guy if he used that, and obviously they did.
Well, we ran into a little murky waters on the last mix session 10 minutes into it, where our buddy Kit, who had come in to like kind of help produce the first part of the record, asked Jay Robbins if he had ever remiked a snare drum, and Jay's response was, do you want me to give you the fucking mixes to work on them? Of course I fucking mixed the snare drum. I've been doing this for 40 fucking years, and I was like, I've never felt so small in my entire life. It was also the day after Halloween, so super hungover, not what I was expecting, like first thing in the morning. And I was like, I had to take my mask off and be like, oh dude, no, like we don't want that. Like that's not what he meant. Like we just were asking if it would have improved upon the drum sounds that we have now, but like, and Jay was like, no, I think it makes shit fucking muddy and fucking bullshit. Like we can suck some of the room out of the drum microphones, and then we did that, and he was like, oh, it sounds like actually a lot better. And I was like, well, there you go.
That's, you know, you gotta think about the end.
Yeah, but that's just funny that you'd ask like a Grammy Award winning boy if he's used fucking
like I toured with the guys, and that's like, you know, their tones in that, but naturally, like, I don't know, coming from a live sound engineer background, so it's so funny. It's
like, is that you guys? Is that Fruity Loops? Is that
a Metal Zone, dude?
FL Studio,
crack version.
2006. Like,
do you guys still run Windows 95 or anything like that?
Well, so I you know the Onion-esque website, The Hard Times.
Oh, love The Hard Times. Yeah, my one friend writes for them occasionally. I don't say he writes for it, but his article got.
I have an idea for you to pitch to him.
All right.
And I came up with this while like we were kind of getting chewed out a little bit in the studio, and it's a producer who owns the studio who is so obsessed with the way that the room sounds. That's gonna happen.
The whole building's power just.
It's Heavy Riffs,
and we're back.
Yeah. Fix it and play this.
Everything's on one circuit.
Hey, sound. So this producer is so in love with the live room in his studio, that he almost like Dorian Gray-esque lets it like slowly kill him and like loses clients from it. And I'm running the story in my head while I'm like getting yelled at. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
We can roll with it.
Yeah, I think
I'm the joke later.
Yeah, exactly. I think that could be a Hard Times article.
It's good. They have some good ones of like the live engineer.
Oh yeah,
that was my favorite. And they're like, all right, guitar next, okay, and immediately
whoa, dude, your set's 15 fucking minutes. Shut the fuck up. We're moving on. There's 20 bands playing.
Dude, you think that was it? I just needed a C signal. You're good. Get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah, that's like. Have you guys ever been to Empire or it used to be Jack's Springfield, VA?
I never physically went, but like Tom and Chris band back in high school would play there constantly.
Yeah,
so I know
that was the spot. So that was like my first like live sound gig. Was at
you worked at Jack's
Empire? Well, yeah, because I was a new management there, and I'd like been to a handful of shows there, and I was like, sweet. And I like reached out, and I was like, yo, can I work here? And I finally followed up a bunch and enough times that I could actually come out and get trained to do it, and that was it. But it was sick, like, you know, $100, but you're mixing 8 bands a night, like 20-minute sets, like you're doing changeovers more. But I got fucking quick on that console.
Oh, like, I bet, dude.
Going but it was sick because it's like all like heavy bands that I liked, and then a mix of other stuff too.
Question for you.
What up?
Real quick, sorry to interrupt. How many prayers did you listen to in between songs when those bands were playing?
What do you mean?
Like, how many Christian fucking metal bands were... How long ago was this?
Dude,
That's
Lee's a
what I
youngster.
meant.
Dude.
Okay, because
well,
back in my fucking day, all those
They
heavy
had those-
bands were Christian metal bands. They would always
there's
pray.
a handful of
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like, you get the...
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
like,
So, and you're like, okay.
You're like, beat the shit out of each other for Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you like Jesus, fuckers.
I was trying to make a shitty joke
Yeah,
just because
yeah.
that was like those were when I was going to those type of shows. It was like War of Ages and fucking like all those My Children, My Bride,
Yeah.
like all the like
Under Oath.
just fucking.
Yeah. It's we always make the joke that you got like tricked into like Jesus stuff because they're like, oh, you're like, these bands are tight, and you're like, they don't always like lead into it, you know, as much, and you're like, heavy band, you can't understand what they're saying, and then they're just like,
They just preach.
Yeah.
They're like, hands up.
yeah,
Put your fucking hands
can
in the
feel
air.
it.
I want to see this place open up. Jesus is coming back. yeah, exactly, dude. Oh man,
it's all it's
Good
all,
days.
you know.
yeah, dude, it's innocent. Dude,
Bring
we're
the
such-
scene
we're
back.
Fuck yeah, dude. Pull your pants up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking get those tight johns
texting
on.
you about this. I'm trying to, my buddy hits me up, and we used to play in like a band in high school together, and I still had just like drum throwing at my parents' house from playing in the band. He hit me. He was like, "Yo, hardcore band revival. We're bringing it back. We're getting the band back together."
Fuck yeah.
So he's like sending me stuff. I'm like I was like, I've been playing like a hardcore band, like, you know, drop D stuff. He's like, nah, we're just like chugging fucking drop A
chug-
sharp, and I was like, yo, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But
Where do I put my hands?
chug it.
Just play the drums then. Just hit shit.
Well, that's what you drove down from Jersey to grab your amp head. Dude.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. So
Shred.
I didn't know that you.
Forgot, I haven't seen that baby. Hey,
Look at it. So I didn't sell it, dude.
Yo, yeah, we almost sold it.
Pawn it off for rent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, rent. I was like,
for a new
dude,
mixer.
yeah. I was
a couple mics
I need
here.
a couple natty bows and a
These are
mixer.
Yeah.
These are the TM58s.
Yeah, they're
fuck
cute.
Yeah, we don't
Hell yeah.
mess around. No,
We got
SM.
that SM money. Yeah. Sure.
These were
sponsor the
$29.
podcast.
This whole setup was like $800.
Yeah.
The mixer, the
boom.
Worth it.
These
for
were
the
the-
sound effects only, and the stands are nice, man.
these were the buying
The coup de grace?
The coup de grace.
They're resistant.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Which these are like I found out were $12 a piece, and I could have done it for a lot
100%.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Buying the whole
Oh,
thing
it's like
together.
Sweetwater. They're like, oh, you can get all this shit.
No,
together.
I found some dude on Reverb that just like has 4 podcast bundles. This was the second cheapest one. I was like, we'll splurge a little bit, dude. Like, don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit.
We're
of
gonna have.
fancy
Look at that.
sauce.
You got 5 channels,
Dude,
like
this
6?
Zoom, dude. This console alone is $400 brand new.
Yeah.
So I thought it,
money.
like, $800 was a deal with all the mics and the cables and the fucking. It didn't come with headphones, but you know.
Can learn that one. That's all right.
Yeah, that would have been like
BYO.
Well, all the other ones came with what is it, condenser mics, where it picks up all the sound.
Oh yeah. Let's just point that straight at the fucking thing behind me.
So luckily, in editing, like Josiah made us a cool master file that we can kind of just like drop, and then
in
Justin does
garage,
whatever he's using.
I haven't been using that.
Did you forget about it?
I've just been doing it.
Pro bono.
Like I just do it.
Well, Justin runs through and just like
doesn't know
automates
what he's
all the
doing.
fucking. No, he's the only reason the audio is somewhat salvageable from this is because Justin spends like 4 hours editing it, and then I spend like 3 days editing the video, and then we
Hell
release
yeah.
it for like 100 people to watch.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's so
You
funny.
better enjoy this shit. There's
Yeah,
blood,
exactly.
Sweat, and bows
Yeah.
that
Blood,
went
sweat,
into this.
bows.
Yeah, it's just an excuse to drink. I mean,
It's an excuse to get together.
Yeah, no, dude,
you came down from Jersey for this,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, so
COVID
Yeah,
negative.
Lee.
I can.
COVID
Yo,
negative.
Governor Hogan, just so you know, within 72 hours, I have my test.
Hell
you know?
yeah, that's my
So we're
boy.
good.
yeah, Hogan's a devout listener. No, question, Lee.
He's gonna hear this. It's
How the fuck long have you been in Jersey now?
like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh, that's brand new.
So,
Yeah.
Oh,
so you
Jesus
just
Christ.
got back to Jersey, your hometown.
Yep.
You're staying.
Just living the dream.
Just out there in Jersey.
Mama and Papa Bird taking me under the wing.
That's perfect.
Got to do that. Shout out.
So you-
Nancy and Brian
So you came all the way down here today
for this,
for this,
and I'm driving back
That's
tonight.
the most asinine thing I've ever heard.
No, I have like a couple jobs and shit. I just basically haven't told anyone I left DC, so that way that when they call me for work, I'll be like, yeah, I could be there. Or like if I'm not, then I'll just do that.
So you're staying at like a hotel? Or you need a couch or something?
No, I got. I'm gonna sleep here. That's why.
Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. It gets
This
dark
is
as shit.
They moved. You know, the
I've done it.
kit's gone.
Dude, I've slept here. It
When
gets
you're, like,
cold as shit.
hammered.
It gets super dark.
Ah,
It's amazing.
It's probably super
best sleep
quiet.
I've ever had.
Best sleep I've ever had.
The hum of that will put me right to sleep.
Oh, I need it noisy and
like-
cold and dark.
Just that low.
That's it. You're in the
like,
hole.
It's like, wow.
So I gave you a little intro when Justin.
So we're gonna cut all this out.
No. When Justin was like, "Oh, Lee's here," like he left to go
left,
get you.
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, my fucking boy Lee," and I was like, so I gave you a little intro. I was like, he was on the road with Tash Sultana worldwide. He recorded the Absinthe Moon demos. He recorded the drums the final drums you hear on Absinthe
In the
Moon.
vortex.
In the fucking
vortex.
in Virginia
Bad
Beach.
decision, you know, and I'm glad we didn't use those vocals at least. 'cause
Oh, yeah,
it was the Four Loco and what the fuck are those?
Black Mile.
Black
Black Mile
The day
vocals.
after.
The jazz.
Don't smoke cigars the night before you try vocals, boys. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, you're gonna blow your vocals
I was
out.
hey, you taught me like a lot that I know in live production, as you have as well, and lighting and all that. So I was just giving you little accolades, and then I was like, but he learned everything he knew or knows from barreling hay in Jersey as a young boy.
Bale and hay.
Barreling hay.
Yeah, sweating it out. That's it. It's just, you know, hay bale's the same thing as a road case.
Yeah, you just gotta swing it, dude.
So, like Jersey, man. So we've been talking a lot of shit on Jersey. You know, we always talk.
naturally.
There's no
Yeah.
napkins
Yeah.
in Jersey. Been saying it for years.
No napkins. You sweaty boy.
No napkins in Jersey, and I'm still saying it, dude. But there is weed. Gonna be weed in what, January or so?
I haven't really followed up with, but it passed. So yeah, whatever on the ballot. I voted in DC because I was still there, but I should have voted in Jersey because a vote in DC doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah, I don't think
You don't really get much
It's
of a
not
say.
state.
School board and city stuff. Yeah, city stuff's important, but yeah, you don't get like Congress and all that stuff.
all the really
But,
board
yeah,
shit.
you know, a say in your
jurisdiction, or,
everything else.
your
The other
life, your
2/3 of the
daily
government.
fucking life.
So
Yeah. So you're a Jersey boy, dude, born and raised. Ended up. How did you like? Yeah. So where did it all like? When did it all happen? Like,
Where
how
did
did
it
you
all
end up here tonight? Like,
Tonight.
why are you here, dude?
You already said why.
No, but
For the cast.
Dude, here's the dagger. Is like, Lee, I had no idea like you were coming until like
before.
no, I guess this morning because when you text, I don't know if I responded to you last night because I think I was in bed.
I don't know.
I'm only
Lee's
here
coming.
because I
Lee's
wanted my
coming, and I
guitar
was
amp.
like,
Yeah, that's what I said. Lee drove from Jersey to get his fucking head because he's starting a
serious?
new hardcore
Playing a
band.
metalcore band.
And then,
Yeah, 'cause
and then
that's
I was like,
2021.
yeah, I was like, metalcore's coming back. Get
Yeah.
your fucking PV, solid state, ultra
Nah,
120.
That's that thing's a workhorse.
That's a tube amp.
Does it work?
Oh,
I
fuck
don't know.
yeah.
We'll find out if it works. I don't know. It probably
All
doesn't
new.
work.
Yeah, we've been using it as a fucking coaster for a while now.
Yeah, it's a door.
You're
jam.
really lucky I didn't sell it.
You wouldn't get much for it.
No, I did look on Reverb, see what they were going for. I was like, it's not worth my friendship.
Couple $100.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay
probably
more
like-
shipping.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, ship off.
Buy me some beer. and-
Shit'll buff out.
Shit'll buff out. I'll get a new one.
All right.
So no, that's tight.
You
So
like 12 metal
so
zone
you-
pedals in exchange.
Just a whole board of metal zone.
Yeah,
just
that's
fucking.
my thing.
So you moved back home, but the thing is, you told nobody that you moved. So you
No,
kind of
I just ghosted.
You are a
Ghosted
phantom.
DC.
It's the move.
Nah, well, yeah. So it's a breakup. It sucks.
Oh man, I'm sorry
But
to hear that.
you know, and like it didn't make sense to try to like. I work in the live and yeah, you guys
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're here. There's no fucking work.
There's no work.
So basically, it didn't make sense to try to like scrounge up work to pay $1,000 in rent to live in or around DC. So it's
Splitting $1,000
Yeah.
in rent. No, like split.
yeah,
like your
1,000 each.
cut. Yes.
Yeah, that was
that's-
it. Yeah, I was like, all right, well, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, back home, save some money,
Fuck yeah, smart.
hang out, do some virtual work and all that stuff, because that's we're virtual boys now.
I've done
Yeah,
a couple
internet.
virtual events. It's been a weird learning curve,
Dude, yeah,
but you know, it's
video
it's
editing
been
stuff and like some of that shit.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I mean, that's sorry to hear that you're going through some dumb shit, but for real. I mean, at least you get to go home and like, you know, kind of do a little fresh reset.
Yeah, it's been cool.
So you're gonna drive. I did it. I went back to my parents' house and I fucking hated it. Like
there's definitely
for like a month.
Are cool, but we'll see. You know,
you'll
I
see.
love my parents. It's different when you're like in high school versus like
when you're an adult.
When you're like,
you've been living on your own in DC for like half of a decade, and now you're like
doing your thing
back in the countryside of Jersey. Like, where's the hay, man?
Where's the hay?
Man?
Where's all
gotta
the hay?
start barreling hay.
So yeah. So how long are you in town?
Like a week or
Just
so.
a week?
Yeah, weekend to weekend. A little bit of work.
That's good. I mean, shit.
Just
Do what
doing
you
it
gotta
up.
do. Are you getting paid under the table? Are you getting unemployment or anything like that type shit? I want to talk about it.
This isn't-
talk about it.
Dude, he did this to
You
Bruce.
guys did this last time.
He
He
listened. He listened to the finance.
I looked at least the titles.
Yeah.
He was Justin started trying to expose Bruce. He was like, "Do you work for the mob?" And I was like, "This is
No,
not
you asked him if you worked for the.
I watched
you know,
Ozark. I know he's skimming off the top. Skimming off the top.
You got to.
Tony. No. So yeah, Jersey's tight. So you're back here now
Sopranos
for like a week, and then what are you
getting at? What are you getting at?
I'm confused. Like when Tyler was like, "Oh, Lee's coming on," I was like, first of all, I didn't know we were podcasting tonight until like this morning, and I was like, okay,
Bullshit.
I did not know that.
Bullshit.
Like you just
It's on
put
his
it me.
calendar. He's
Justin
got like
said
3
every
reminders.
Friday, and like I'm not a boy. I'm not your typical fucking millennial that makes fucking plans with you 2 days prior, and then is like, "Oh, I can't make it the day of, dude." I'm not your typical boy. Fuck that bullshit. I'm fucking getting pissed.
Hold
We
his
started
hands on
off
fire.
pissed.
Oh yeah, we were all pissed at each other. We're still pissed. I'm not pissed anymore.
I started off smoking a cigar, chugging Jack Daniels. First 5
Jack
seconds of the pod. I'm fucking pissed.
Coming in hot. What did I miss? You guys, it's here. We're here to ease tensions tonight. We're just gonna
shit! Oh yeah!
take a deep breath.
Oh, do we want to? So the last one we started out.
It's
Do
just,
you wanna
I can't
meditate?
do it again, dude. I'm gonna pass out.
Close your eyes slowly.
I can't.
Close your eyes.
You're on a
slowly.
beach.
No.
Listen to the waves.
Take a deep breath in through your nose.
God,
Nailed the audition, dude.
downhill fast.
Oh, that was tight.
Sorry, man.
No, that was
I'm nipping that shit right in the butt, dude.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. We're getting back to being pissed.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, we're pissed.
No, we're not that pissed, but I'm pissed.
Everybody's pissed.
So no, that's
It's been a
tight.
week.
Lee, it's been
That's,
a
what,
week.
that's how we started with like it's been
Ooh.
fucking. We're like 5 days into an election. We're like, okay,
Takes
let
so
it figure it out.
Yeah, let the baby
Figure it
boy
out.
get the fuck out of town.
What's going on with Nevada? Why does it take so long to count?
Because the money, dude. There's so many bets
Yes.
on who's on it.
Oh, let's get into
There's
that.
so
It's
many
follow
fucking
money.
bets right now. They're like, I can't expose it because like all the bookies are like, yo, we gotta wait just a little bit longer. I'm trying to get all
There's
the
over.
fucking money in right now.
There's over.
Are people actually betting on the election?
Dude, straight up,
100.
Man.
There's over $1 billion in bets.
Is
on
that
the
like
fucking
in the like
election.
within the U.S. in Nevada or like?
I don't know worldwide. I'll pull it up.
But I guarantee you, the bookies are like, we're trying to get all the bets in right now. Like, 'cause
This
now
podcast
it's a
is
nail biter.
fact-checked by.
It's a nail biter.
Oh, yeah.
we got flagged.
We did. We got flagged, dude. Our 4th episode was called like Flat Earthers and something else, and we just like watched a video on the dude that built the rocket in his backyard.
Oh, and, like,
it died. All we did was watch it. We didn't like endorse his shit at all. And like, if you go to that episode, there's like one of those like Twitter flags that Trump gets all the time on our shit. That's like this video has not been verified. Like, of course not.
verified.
Heavy Riffs, dude.
We're here for the facts.
Yeah,
Come on.
dude. Like, well, that was our whole thing. Like, we're making a documentary, no facts. Like, we're just like
Facts are out the window.
Yeah,
2020.
no,
No one cares about facts anymore.
like you say, we're 2 boys getting pissed at each other, filming it in a room in Arbutus, Maryland. Dude.
This is the superhero origin story.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
it.
Presidential
Bets.
betting odds.
Yeah.
That came up. See, there's so
told you,
many,
man.
dude. Well, I knew. No, I saw. I read this article.
We're trying to get every fucking bet in right now. That's what it is. Because now, especially because it's a nail biter.
Nothing can happen. So Joe Biden's odds are minus 2,500 because his percent chance of winning is 95.8% according to Vegas.
According to Vegas.
And Donald Trump's chances or odds are
Is this the
So you're saying
is this the
there's a
state of
chance?
Nevada? This is for the state of Nevada or the whole election?
The whole election.
the whole election. No, this is the whole election.
Yeah.
But
But where's all the
think-
money betting it?
I think
Where's the fucking money,
Yeah.
Lebowski?
I think the point is that, like, yes, Nevada's taking so long. That's why Nevada should have never had a hockey team. It shouldn't have a fucking football team now. Like,
Yeah,
there's
all
just
that Oakland was
so
moving in
much
there now, right?
There's
Raiders?
just like Vegas runs so much
On
shit.
sin, dude.
I mean, dude, that's built. That's built by like mobsters,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up.
that's what I'm saying.
I was
There's
there
so much
last
money.
year, and it's like the mob museum and everything there.
that's
It's
tight.
sweet if you're there. Check it out. But yeah, that shit's
Well,
wild.
so a lot of like actual like news articles have been coming out about how, because when $1 billion floats into something so quickly, like the attention is moving towards that.
It's the money. Just follow the money.
Always. It's
Follow
America,
the money.
dude. So Donald Trump's odds are plus 2,300 with a percent chance of 4.2. Obviously, that's like a fight. Like, you always bet on the
Yeah.
underdog hoping he wins because
Right,
the odds are
'cause that
fucking,
payout.
like, you're going to win money, like actual money.
Yeah.
If you bet $1 million on Joe Biden to win right now, you'd lose like a couple $100,000, even if he won. Like, that's,
Right,
that's how
wild.
high his fucking
Yeah,
odds are.
I realized now that I'm thinking about it, there was some of the guys I work with that were like betting last 4 years ago on the shit. Like,
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, and
like between each other or on?
2016?
Like,
no, there's a site where you can do it like per state and all this stuff. And obviously,
yeah.
I haven't been working this
That's
year,
the
so I
one-
don't see anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like the thing last year was everyone, they would like check that. There's a couple guys that are like super involved in the politics and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so they're knowing, they're like pulling money out of here and putting it on this guy and that. And like same with like, I think it might have been the primary stuff too that they were doing.
oh,
too.
dude, you can bet on
But
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
fucking-
dude, anything
it's
with
crazy.
a pulse, you can bet on it.
And that brings us to our sponsor this hour, mybookie.com.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Only legal in New Jersey and like Arizona, by the way.
Well, they just passed sports betting
In Maryland, we
In
made
Maryland,
it.
did that actually come through?
Yep.
Yeah, number 2.
Oh.
I don't bet on sport. I don't know enough.
I don't know either.
Shit.
Dude,
I play poker
I
at my
watch
boy's
football.
house and at the casino, and other than that, I'm not smart enough. I'm a
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Oh, I just watch.
I mean, that's
football. I
huge,
don't
though.
care.
That's a huge industry for that.
Oh, yeah.
And then the tax revenue for that, of course.
check
That's
this
all
out.
they- That's all they
It's
care
for the
about.
kids, apparently.
The kids, yeah, it's
Save
going
the
to
kids.
lots of people's pockets
Yeah.
before these fucking kids. But
So the odds on the election change every hour, and then sometimes every 20 minutes.
Damn.
For example,
they must be fucking busy this week, man.
oh Jesus, yeah.
Someone is working extreme overtime.
Well, so it doesn't change like drastically until you get to about between 10:10 a.m. and 4:30 a.m. Whoa! So at 4:30 a.m., Trump's chances of winning, or no, Biden's.
Oh, this is projected out.
Yeah, oh yeah. So at 4:30 a.m., Biden's chances of winning were 29.2%, and Trump's was 70.8%. And then by lunchtime, 12 o'clock, Biden's chances were 81.5%,
Wow.
and Trump's were 18.5%. So, dude, this must be like a fucking stock room in the 80s on
yeah.
Wall Street.
Dude,
Everyone's
Everyone's
fucking paid out.
Sell, buy. Holy shit! Could you imagine the casinos in Vegas? No wonder the betting's taken. I didn't
No
even
one's
think
there
of
to count. Everyone's fucking betting. Everyone's like, I don't have time to count. Like,
we can't get enough poll workers in. They're all like at the
electioneers
fucking.
are like,
He's like the.
I got money on this. I can't. Like, I'm biased.
Their pocket, yeah.
Tell Jeffrey to do it. He got all these little kids in elementary
How
school trying to
Ameri-
feed the thing in.
How American is that?
That is-
It's the money, man.
Yeah, money is tight.
How American? That's like that split second. You need a bull. That's like that split second between getting pissed that someone cut you off and then immediately looking left to see a McDonald's and be like, oh, I can just buy a Big Mac.
Oh yeah.
That's America. dude.
Yeah, that's just a little like glimmer of hope.
You're just
You
like,
know, like-
God, everything sucks, but like, I can just go watch porn and jack off and come on my wall.
Yeah.
And then like walk down the street and buys like a fucking nacho party pack from Taco Bell.
Right.
Like life's not that bad.
Yeah,
dude.
life's pretty rad, dude. Like you're gonna get a Baja Blast after this.
The most beautiful
Get Baja blasted.
the most beautiful forest on the planet is burning to the ground.
Why?
Climate change? I'm not sure.
Oh,
That's gonna get us a flag right there.
dude, you can't talk without knowing what you're talking
Luckily, I don't have a Twitter, so I
Was there
can't
another
get
gender
canceled.
reveal? What
canceled.
forest, dude? You talking about the Great Forest?
I mean, most of the West.
Yeah, but yeah, California. Are you like?
No one
California
cares about that
has-
anymore.
yeah,
The election.
yeah. Oh, fake news. It's fake. It's not actually-
That's
It's
over.
falling off the U.S. Remember all the earthquakes? It just cracks off and floats away. Remember that's what everyone's been saying for years.
Might have.
Yeah, that in Florida. You know,
Yeah, Florida might fall off.
Florida.
Do you guys want to place bets on this? I have the capabilities. I have
How much money you got?
I got about $15.
I'll bet Justin's money. I'll bet my my share from the podcast today to.
I'll bet
Oh,
your share of the
it'd be so tight if
podcast
you're alive.
that in 5 days Justin wins, and then 6 days later it's reversed, and then I win.
Okay,
Can I put
seems
money on
fair.
Kanye?
And what we learned from 2 podcasts ago, the one that just released,
Number 12.
the finance hour,
Yeah.
our boy Bruce, is that's what caused the 2008 housing crisis. Is people placing bets against like certain mortgages, shorting basically the
yeah.
housing market. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So a little throwback to the finance hour.
That's it. I gotta go back and listen
We had-
to the rest of it.
He actually does a really good job.
We
Bruce
got
is
some
pretty intelligent.
good, like, decent comments that weren't like, this is the most boring thing I've ever listened to, which we've
Well,
gotten
yeah.
before. And
That's fair.
my response
That's
was, what podcast isn't boring?
Yeah.
Like, podcasts are inherently boring as shit.
You're the one that clicked on this motherfucker.
Yeah, you watched it. You see, it
watched it.
sucked. Like,
Thank,
you're like,
thank
wow,
you.
this
Please
does
like and
suck for-
subscribe.
Yeah,
No, it's hilarious, man. Like, sorry, I just
Yeah, you just blow it into the mic, man.
Sorry.
I paid money for these mics.
No, the
Now
dagger.
edit it.
The dagger. No,
Man, it's
I mean,
weird
I'm
being
gonna
at
take
home,
a-
like trying to like, I don't know, be respectful of my parents and not just smoke weed, like constantly ash into their like nice curtains and shit.
Yeah, like, Mom.
I keep the dugout like just outside the window, so I like roll over and just go pop the window open,
Yeah.
and it's just like leaning against the outside of the window there. It's good. It's just, you know,
You're
just
such a
one
sweetheart,
hitter
dude.
before the I don't
Oh, yeah,
know. My
little
parents
nightcap.
grew up in the 70s. I'm sure
yeah.
they
Oh, dude,
smoked a lot of weed,
dude,
and they're
they
not going
definitely-
to listen to this podcast. They should though. Tell your parents to listen.
Mom
to
and
this
Dad.
podcast.
Yeah, call your moms.
My mom
Dads.
listened to the first couple episodes, and then I asked her to please
Don't.
because I was like, I can't have you listen to me talk about like experimenting with fingers in my ass when I'm backing off, overdosing on LSD, like Ty Segall being the reason.
You're
why
like,
I
this
got a
stuff sells,
DUI."
Mom. Please don't listen.
Like, Mom, I get 100 views and I'm jeopardizing my career.
Yeah.
My future is all downhill from here.
I told
really
you, I-
banking
What
on it.
future?
I'm fucking. I botched it. Like still. Like
Are you still doing the Pepsi thing?
yeah.
Just
I
as
can't talk about it.
It's
funny. I literally
undisclosed
No, it's
cola
funny.
company.
It's so funny. So high 2 fructose corn syrup conglomerate.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
corn.
corn. I'm in the corn syrup business.
I saw corn syrup. Corn syrup.
Come on down now. No, I still do that, but we had to have a training about your online presence.
Is it because of
and
this
how to like
podcast?
sign
They know.
something?
They know.
I'm told you, dude. We're famous, dude.
Pepsi
Good. I want this to be
PepsiCo
controversial.
found
They found us.
us, and they initiated
Cease and desist.
company-wide
Because I was
NDA.
exposing all the secrets.
Because Justin talked about punching some dude in the face in Brooklyn.
Out here slinging pop.
Yeah, I got in a fight at work.
I heard that part.
Yeah,
I
which
listen, I
really
listen to the good
embarrassing.
parts at least.
So,
Justin's legal troubles, essentially.
yeah, I'm still out of jail, boys. No, but on a serious note, Yeah, I'm still working it, man. I fucking hate it. Like,
Dude, you
so
got a
weird.
job.
It
You got a
sucks.
job.
Yeah, but like
I
then
do
when you're
have a-
back into it, you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
I miss unemployment. I only stayed on it
Man,
for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I botched that too. I got a
was-
PPP thing for my little business, and then they were just like, "Nope, screwed. No more unemployment." Yeah, that sucked.
Did you get more from
No.
the? Oh,
No.
Yeah, then
and I got to figure out all the forgiveness shit. Yeah, I should have just stayed on unemployment.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not that
always.
I'm not a hardworking American.
What did we learn?
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck that. In the middle of a
Yeah.
pandemic, no one.
Dude, all
I'm
bets
sorry.
are off. 2020,
I'm sorry.
it's fucked.
I'm
yeah.
not putting money above like the worst human's life. I'm just not. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you're just like, dude, 2 weeks, we'll get this all figured out, shut it all down. They still never did it.
No, man.
They
Yeah,
never
I'm
did.
still waiting for my industry to come back. It's not like I don't want to work.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But like a concert is the most intimate, one of the most intimate forms of live gatherings
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can do, other than like a church choir
Or an orgy.
Or well, yeah, fuck yeah.
The
man.
best thing you can do with most of your
Watching a lot
clothes
of
on.
porn, Lee.
Coachella, maybe I'll bet. He'll see. Yeah. You get real sandy out there.
So like
Sandy boys.
live shows aren't like the drive.
Sorry to just like ruin, like your very nice moment there.
No, there's no nice moments here. Justin's like just looking at the board, like, oh, I can't believe I have to edit this part.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, that's
an hour and
clipping
5
so
minutes.
much.
Learn
Yeah.
how to use it.
Don't cup the mic.
fucking yell back here, bud.
Where's the compressor? Where did the
Everything's good,
compressor-
man.
Oh,
Shit.
oh, hey.
Fix it.
I told you, man. I told you, Lee. If it doesn't break, it's not an episode.
That's it.
Of
This is
Heavy
making
Riffs.
it to the cup.
So I'm gonna start reaching out to like.
Undo it a little bit. You fucking don't
I'm
force it
trying,
on. You're gonna
I'm
spill
trying.
all this beer on Lee.
I know.
Dude,
and
our
then-
guests are like
I worked hard for this.
our boy. We went through thick and thin with this bad boy.
We have.
We have.
We've like he worked. He's the third leg.
Yo, I was driving here because we went out. I think the first day that we all worked together, you were like, "Yeah, my boy Tyler. He's like into heavy music and
Yeah.
shit." And we were driving out to pick up an Ideal lease truck. And
Yeah.
the three of us in a car or something, or returning one. I forget.
That's exactly.
One
That's
of those
exactly
things.
what
And
it
we
was.
stopped to get gas, like over at the on Patapsco.
yeah, right here,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Bring this.
That's it. I was like, "Yo, it's all coming."
Yeah,
down
it's all full circle,
Least I
man.
got big.
the linking.
here.
It's all.
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
linked, man.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious, dude. That's fucking true. Fuck. You're right.
Magical boys.
It's on the news.
It's on the news. It's on the news. Yeah, news.
We've slept in hotel room beds together.
Yeah, I slept with
Slept
Lee.
in the office.
I slept in Lee's office.
Yep.
I made a nest and I left it all there. Dude, that night, man. Because we were all
It was-
working.
it was-
the work party.
It was a sangria.
It was so Lorenz made
Lorenz
this
sangria.
fucking sangria and like a margarita. She had 2 pitchers of some drink that I was supposed to cut with soda water.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Oh yeah, that's why yeah. And
It
I
was
didn't.
straight liquor.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not cutting this shit.
See, that's the part because I tried to I was like, yo, we're going to a 4th of July thing. We'll make a sangria and like, yeah, the recipe calls for like a lot of tequila, and then I just did that, and it was it was basically tequila and like I don't know why I'm holding this. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's a podcast. No, it's like the powdered lemonade sugar mix thing, like you used to make the Gatorade with. So it was pretty much tequila and that, and it was the worst thing ever.
That's not
That's
sangria.
not sangria.
That's nothing.
That's lemonade with tequila, dude.
That's hilarious.
It's flavored tequila.
Yeah, that's- oh,
yeah. So that was a great 4th of July.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
But that night, so we're at our place of employment,
which shall go unnamed.
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah, always. And unless they sponsor the podcast,
Stop talking out loud, dude. Seriously, stop talking out loud.
and
Did you say we're looking for sponsors? So just putting that out there. A little plug.
Yeah.
you know what? No, we're not.
No.
We're going on Patreon.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Patreon,
Yeah.
$3 a month.
Yeah.
I think that's the move. We're gonna do. I want to do 1 practice a week that like with these cameras and this like just like a practice Mountainwolf
100.
whatever, and then 2 podcasts. One that will always be on YouTube, and then like an extra one where we talk about
exclusive,
like new shit. Well, where we talk about the shit that like I can't put on YouTube. Because there's every human
try not to get flagged on.
Well, just I mean, or just like canceled, or like my parents like disappointed, or
mostly the
fired. Yeah. Because there's like, I mean, everyone has a story. What you looking for?
The boy.
The boy? Oh, he's taking a piss, which I'm gonna do once he gets back. But like, I feel like everyone's got a story that could get them fired.
You're not trying to get canceled.
That you can also like monetize, because people, you know, when you do certain things, people want to see more.
You want to see, you know, it's a learning experience. You know, we've all come from things.
Exactly, and
that's fair.
And I think $3 a month is a perfect price for that.
To cancel someone, yeah.
Well, you know, at least so. We have 10,000, like, we almost have 11,000 followers on Facebook.
Okay.
And if I can get 3,000 of them paying $3 a month,
that'll cover my costs here tonight.
At least 9,000.
It ain't cheap, I'm telling you.
Leaves it an expensive.
Gotta put some gas in the Corolla.
He ain't no free bitch. Hell yeah.
That kind of works.
Yeah, I totally missed that.
Fix it in post.
So Justin's gonna come in after like being gone for 10 seconds and go, "That was the longest piss of my life." And I was like, "Let me show you a long piss."
Dude, I'm sorry, but holy mackerel, dude. A boy feels 5 pounds lighter right now.
That's a lot of. It's the shortest piss. Are you pissing?
No, I'm gonna put my sweatshirt on because it's kind of chilly in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, we can't turn it down. The arrows don't work. Yeah, it's either 95 or 60.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Lee, you're funny.
What do you mean it's cold? Jersey's always like a.
Always cold.
Well, Jersey's always a straight 45 degrees.
Oh, you're wearing a turnstile shirt in Baltimore. Welcome.
Lee's a hardcore Lee. Jersey Lee. Fucking Leezus. 5 E's on Instagram. Leezus Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah, Leezus.
I got that. Well, not anymore. But the turnstile shirt was from their DC show with at Songbird. I don't know if you've ever been to Songbird.
I haven't, but I know you do a lot. You did a lot of work.
Yeah, there's some good people there. They run like a little record cafe as well.
I have been. No, I have been. Yeah.
Yeah, in Adams Morgan, DC.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had a turnstile show because actually Zishan booked that show, and I don't think quite know what they were getting into.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs. Yeah.
Oh, tough.
Because they've been doing some punk shows upstairs too.
I've seen a punk show upstairs, and I was like, this is a lot for like a bookshelf.
Right. You're like, please don't damage the records around it. Yeah. But yeah, so it was them, Firewalker, which my friend was playing drums in. I forget who else was on it, but I was like trying to go to the show, and my friend Travis, who was originally working it, he was like, "Yo, I don't think I can make it. Do you want to work it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So I'm like, turn the shit up. I'm like, "Hey man, please don't step on the monitor." They're like, "Why did you put it there?" I was like, "That's a good point."
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting into here, so I just moved all that shit, and it was fucking wild. We had like this like super low ceiling. It's basically a like nicer basement show, like a basement show with like decent.
I feel like you're in a house, but it's like a fucking venue.
Very punk. We're like watching the PA just kind of tip back and forth.
Dude,
that's just wild, man.
I've seen them live too, and they were fucking ripped, dude. They're fucking.
You were at the outdoor.
The outdoor at the Why Not lot in Baltimore.
The Why Not lot.
It was 6 shows, like all these hardcore bands, local boys. There's a band called End It. I don't know if you ever listened to them.
I don't think I have.
They're fucking badass.
They're local?
Dude. Yeah, they're from Baltimore. End It. They rip, dude. They put on a great show. They played right before Turnstile, and then Turnstile came on, and everyone was like, we had this hardcore, like everyone's like throwing down, like I'm in the pit, like I'm 32 years old, I'm like
coming out of mosh retirement,
like just fucking mosh, and everyone would like scatter about, and then like everyone's all hardcore, and then fucking Turnstile comes on, and like next thing you know, it's like fucking 311, like
they're so sick.
Everybody just
dude, my boy's in Ended.
Yeah,
who's that?
My fucking boy, Chris Gonzoyo, dude. That's my dude.
Really?
I did mad drugs with that dude in Ocean City. Yo, he was like, you want to go chill with some sexy chicks? And I was like, I'm way too fucked up right now. And he was like, oh, I don't like girls either. And I was like, dude, you're so tight.
Damn.
No, it was so tight. He's the man. Shout out Chris Gonzoyo, dude.
Dude, and it rips,
Oh,
dude.
Chris
They're
Gonzalez, I think, but on Instagram it's Chris Gonzoyo. Dude, he's the man. Yeah, he plays drums. He's fucking rad. He's boys with Justice from fucking Trapped Under Ice. And which you want to talk about a fucking crazy live show, dude. Trapped Under fucking Ice. Yo, I saw him at the Auto Bar, and motherfuckers are like pulling the fucking, like, I was like 19, and there's dudes that were like 6'9", covered in fucking face tats. First time I saw anyone with face tats. Fuck all you little SoundCloud rappers. Like, dude, just hard, like fucking 8 feet tall, 400 pounds, face tats all the way down, hanging off the ceiling, just fucking crowd surfing, slamming. And I was up front with my boy Justin Woodson. Shout out Justin. Fucking, I knew every word to every one of those songs. It was the first tattoo I got. Was a fucking TUI tattoo that Gip fucking drew, and I was just like, stay, go. Dude, that shit ripped, dude. It's so I love hardcore. I miss hardcore shows so much, dude.
I know, and yeah, you can't have that shit now. But yo, not the first TUI show I went to, but I took one of my buddies to that Velvet Lounge, and they were like, "We're gonna try." Have you been to Velvet Lounge in DC? It's like a small dive bar, like it's one of those townhouse things on U Street.
Is it like also a cigar shop?
No, it's like downstairs little bar
like that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like right by a 930 Club, almost like you and whatever that street is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And yeah, so it's like little dive bar downstairs, and like they always have like sick hip hop DJs playing, and like little like patio out back, and they do some shows upstairs too with like whatever bands. But they're like, we're gonna try a Sunday matinee hardcore show, and it was TUI, Give, and Mob Mentality, and this is probably 2012 or 2011 maybe.
You're just like a little scrappy.
And
boy.
yeah, so like my friend, so we go up there, and it was like there's like one fucking light bulb in the whole top floor. Dude, and you go up there, and like I just like Give, and they're like a DC or like Maryland band. They rip, and like they're not like super heavy, but they're like this like super like dancey like kind of hardcore punk band. And then TUI comes on, and the whole place just fucking erupts.
Yeah,
like it does. And
chaos.
So it's basically the top floor of a thing. So you come up the steps, and then it's like the stage is back here, and like the opposite way that you're coming to the set. They're like, all right, no stage diving on stage left.
Yeah, because you're going down.
You're gonna fall off the fucking stairs and go down.
Yeah,
and there was someone taking photos and had the flash thing up there. So you'd be like mixing it up front, and like it's just a packed with people, and all of a sudden you get a flash, and you just like can't see shit, and you get rocked in the head, and all that. I met one of my friends, Mark, there. And he's just like holding his nose. He's just like bleeding out,
covered in blood.
He's like, "Hey man, this is great," and you're like, "Fuck yeah!" Needless to say, after that, Velvet Lounge did not do any more hardcore shows.
You live and learn, dude.
That's why I feel like a lot of hardcore shows are in like high school gyms.
Dude, we did the
churches.
VFW.
A lot of space.
Yeah.
Elks Lodges.
Yeah, Elks Lodge.
Like Knights of Columbus.
Yeah,
that was
KOC
like the main spot.
Fucking somewhere in North Jersey. There was one. There was a benefit show. This kid who died, one of those classic, like, raising money for a headstone. Yeah. But it was like all these bands, like Years Spent Cold, like Furious Styles, and that was the first time, like, the same experience of like, some little like kid, like high schooler in his emo like phase, and he's like seeing Years Spent Cold, and like these dudes with neck tats that are like real neck tats, like dudes that are some scary motherfuckers.
Like I've killed 37 people.
Not like I did a bunch of drugs and put this up in my
stabbed in the jugular, so I tatted over. But
cool. And straight up, so we come back on that show like fucking rad. Like Years Spent Cold, one of my favorite Jersey bands for sure, and like all these other sick bands on the bill. I'd have to look up who else was there. But I go home and my friend's like, "Yo, History Channel, turn on Gangland," and it's one of the like hardcore like gangs or something like that, and the guy with this monster neck tat of a dagger. And I was like, I stood like feet away from that guy, and apparently he was like, I don't know how like I don't know, all the
How deep it went.
Yeah, but basically he was like a bouncer at some spot, and he like threw some kid out the window, and like that kid died.
That's happened. That's like happened at Baltimore, like the Auto Bar and shit. Before, too.
So
it
like,
happens, dude.
Obviously,
Fuck around, find out, bitch.
But yeah, it was like straight up like stand a feet away from this guy, like who's like on History Channel's Gangland.
Oh yeah, see,
that's one of those things. Like a FSU thing or something. But I was like,
hardcore shit, dude. If you're not dying at if someone's not dying at a hardcore show, were you really having a good time?
Yeah,
you know.
It was, or like Lee said, it's always a benefit show.
It's either there's no regular shows. It's always been
like, dude, just bring some fucking
or a charity event, or like, bring some canned food.
It's actually just a potluck.
Yeah. It's like I got potato salad.
Yo, I'm kind of hungry. Just bring like whatever,
motherfucker.
The food drive,
and no alcohol ever. Root beer or fucking die.
That's one thing that threw me off about, like, because all the other hardcore bands playing at the Why Not Lot were just slamming beers and like getting in it, and then Turnstile came on, and like right before they went on, they threw those Freezy Pops out.
Oh wait, hold
instead
up.
of like,
I hear it. We got some jams.
Yeah, someone's ripping it, man.
Yeah. So I can't hear shit, dude. These are noise canceling bullshit tones.
You're in your own world, man. I want to whisper sweet nothings.
By the way, the headphones is move.
Yeah, it's so much better.
I'm like contained in this.
You can hear it.
Yeah. Without it, let's do like 3 seconds without it.
It sucks now,
and it's horrible. Yeah, because I gotta start like yelling so I think that you guys can fucking hear me.
And Justin's like, I gotta edit this shit out where everything's all clipping. You're just yelling in the microphone.
Oh, I got it hardcore compressed and limited on certain things, so it's like it's there. A lot of automation though.
Oh yeah, working. He's working, man.
Dude,
it's a working board. You gotta stay up on.
It's kind of fun, yeah. Like I said, it's been forever since I got to fuck with it, and now that we're doing it more often, I'm like, oh, I remember how to do this. Like, it's been a minute though,
right?
But yeah, no, dude, can you imagine going to a hardcore show that didn't have a benefit? You were just like, yo, what the fuck are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
Are we supposed to be like pissed about something? Like, should we be fighting for like, you know, like, I don't know, fucking
justice.
People with cleft lips, like, is it?
Yeah, it was like, is it fucking like, little Billy broke his leg.
Billy
like,
broke his leg.
We gotta raise money because his parents can't afford.
This motherfucker's got one crutch.
Open up the
They're like, yeah, this is community, and then you're just gonna beat the shit out of each other.
It was the best.
I love it.
Yeah, like, because we love you, but kick each other's asses.
But there was always that one guy that wasn't like, the jock would just show up and wasted when everyone was like fucking edge shit and start like fucking around, and everyone would get pissed, and then he would get pissed, and there'd be a fucking fight, and then you'd be like, guys, this isn't what it's about. The fucking
Chuck is fucking one leg Chuck.
The like 16-year-olds
pour one out, one leg Chuck.
One leg Chuck.
This is for one leg Chuck's headstone.
Like calm down, dude. One leg Chuck. Are you fucking really around one leg Chuck, dude? Really, dude?
Fucking Chuck's here, man.
Chuck.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I miss that, dude.
That was it.
So
dude, I was pissed. We did a show with up in Jersey, of course, at the VFW hall. And the guy was cool about it, but basically it was like, if there's a fight, you don't get your security deposit back. And I was like, please, no one be a fucking idiot, so we can do this, like, I don't know, maybe one more time. And this is on tour with the band I played in a little while ago. And I was like, cool, book this, and I'm trying to like actually pay the bands that showed up, because that'd be, awesome, that'd be cool. And then fucking some dickhead gets into a fight and like runs outside, and you're just like, dude, really, you gotta be a fucking hard ass right now.
There's always somebody.
Like, think about the next show, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We're having
put your ego aside for a second.
For 5 hours, because that's how long the show's
right. Yeah, you can beat the fuck out of each other like down over the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. Like, make it a date.
Yeah. So meet you at the flagpole. Like, you know, that sucks, but yeah, dude, hardcore shows, like that whole scene,
fucking miss it, man.
Was so rad. Because you just like, it was everyone, like, even you're like, oh yeah, you punched me in the fucking nose last time, and you're like, yeah, and you're like, yeah, dude, that was rad.
Fucking great.
It was rad, dude. Let's hang out. Let's get Taco Bell later. Dude. Like something like so super innocent. No, Taco Bell's fucking sadist.
No, don't say that.
Maybe
Baja blasted.
Maybe
Denny's.
Yeah, maybe.
You go to Denny's.
Going to Denny's, yeah.
Yeah, we drove fucking 8 hours to Richmond to go see
Speaking
this
of Denny, I'm trying to. You've seen that video of the fucking hardcore band at Denny's?
He's like, what's up, Denny's?
Have you seen that shit?
No.
Oh, dude, so I'm
Is it
trying
like
to
an actual live.
Dude, it's sick.
It's
so
at a Denny's.
I'm trying to
I back
figure
Denny's,
out.
man. I was talking about Denny's today.
Dude, the
I
Grand
back any
Slam,
good,
dude.
good,
Do they
you
still
know,
do that?
grease. Yeah, they're gonna do it till they die.
Yeah, it's like
Denny's
a big
on
man.
Twitter or whatever the one too. They got a good. They got a good online presence. I used to make a living with my ears. Okay, here we go. This is amazing.
Dude, it's so sick. Just wait.
And they're like straight up in the booth in the corner.
Yo, that was always the move. Yeah. Just wait. The kid has the best line of all time. Soon. I think it's coming after this breakdown. All right, a little more of a breakdown.
Yep. This is the punch your friends.
Yeah.
They're in the Denny's. Good on the Denny's for that, man.
I think this is it. Bang your head. Hold on. The longest intro. This
Right.
keeps pissing me off. This band
It's
sucks.
cool. The songs are only a minute and a half long anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Their whole set's 4 minutes, so it's not good. Imagine setting all that up for 4 minutes. Oh, I think this is it. The anticipation's. Yeah.
So fucking fun.
Just hold on.
Because you found the only clip that's like their whole set.
The whole song. Yeah. Because this became a meme. Hold on. I think it's this part. I'm gonna keep saying.
What the fuck's up, dude?
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, just
table.
fucking destroy everything.
Fucked up, Danny.
Okay. Oh, so the 2 clips underneath is the part. Hold on.
We'll edit that.
So sick. And then
What the fuck's up, Danny?
I'll have a grand slam. Yeah. I'll have a moons over my hammy. But that's the best.
Pretty
dude.
tight.
What's
That's
up?
pretty
What's up?
Yeah.
What the fuck's up, Denny's?
What the fuck's up, Denny's? Rip this shit up.
We used to do the. Speaking of food eateries, where you also had hardcore shows. That was in fucking at college at AU in DC. We had there was a Salvadorian restaurant called Casa Fiesta in Tenleytown.
Yeah, dude.
So
Best name ever.
That was where
That's the name of the
somehow we
podcast.
got them to convince them to come out and let us have punk shows there, and they were definitely hesitant at first, but you bring 60 people 40 people into a restaurant on a Tuesday night.
You're gonna be pumped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was great. And as soon as they shut shows down, they went out of business pretty shortly after.
Whoa, so
Yeah.
they thrived
Yeah,
on.
it was cool, and it was a local spot. You get a bunch of kids in from DC and Northern Virginia that come out. That's pretty accessible, and it was a short 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you didn't piss the neighbors off. It kind of took a while to get settled into it. Yeah. And whenever someone punched a hole in the drywall, we go up there and do that. Because I had some of my buddies' bands down from Jersey, and
always got to respect the space.
yeah, and that's the
that
thing.
was
It's you gotta
100%.
think about the longevity of that.
Charm City Art Space was the fucking. I think it still exists.
I saw Mindset there.
I saw fucking
so good.
TY there. That was crazy. I saw Straight from the Path there.
Nice.
The day that Sonar got shut down. Day Sonar got shut down. Straight from the Path was playing, and they moved it, and they posted a status on Facebook at the time, and they were like, the venue we were supposed to play in Baltimore is now out of business
That's
due
the
to
whole thing.
a
That's
whole
the whole
fucking
thing.
thing.
That's a whole nother podcast
Yeah.
episode.
Oh yeah. And they were like, we're moving it to the Charm City Art Space because they're from New York. The Charm City Art Space ? Basically.
Tiny.
Oh, so small. But then
Yeah, because that's a 500 cap venue. There's 500 tickets sold to that show.
Charm City Art Space.
No, No, Sonar.
Oh, Sonar.
Sonar's
Yeah.
like bigger than that.
Oh yeah.
I was about to.
Art Space is
It's
like
like a
30
garage.
people. and
Yeah,
it's
comfortably.
Fucking. It's like this room.
I've seen shows
Yeah.
there.
So
in
there
the
was like
summer.
two. There was like two renditions of that. There was like a later one of that of like Charm City Art Space, right?
Really?
I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been through a couple iterations.
The one used to be on Maryland Avenue.
Anton Ruff. Do you guys know Anton Ruff?
Rough. I know the song.
Yeah.
The song.
370. Dude, pre-TUI. Okay. We're pulling that up. That shit's the shit,
yeah.
dude. Dude, that shit is the fucking best. Dude, that's
I
what
remember
got
my
me
friends
into
showed me
hardcore.
that
Shit got me into hardcore. So he like ran
Because he
Charm
booked
City
all
Art
the
Space.
the shows and shit, right?
And oh yeah, dude, this is the best shit, dude.
Something's really buzzy.
Some dude's doing paradiddles.
It's the phone.
No,
Hold up.
some dude's
There needs to be a
doing
ground.
paradiddles.
No, I hear it in the thing.
Oh, in here, yeah, dude, it's heavy. All right, so this is just a song, but we're not gonna get flat because
I know this one. Yeah, they're not coming for these royalties.
Yeah, dude, this is the best.
It's a fucking jam. This song.
Dude, this song's so sick.
Dude, I remember moshing this in my friend's basement.
What's up, fucking faggot? This is Street King. You know.
Just talking shit.
2009.
Oh, dude,
a different
so sick.
time.
So sick.
Street King. WBC. Run this place.
So this dude used to run Charm City Art Space. This is how I learned about Pinch Harmonic.
Get fucked up. So pumped, you know this shit, dude.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. That's what you do. I was anti-rock, but I put you strong and all you punks.
Just talking mad shit.
Hating on me. Better forget it. All you fucking faggots.
I want to eat your ass.
And what the shit?
Yeah, you couldn't make this song in 2020. It's like,
I still know his phone number. It's cool.
Oh, the gang vocals. The gang vocals.
Street gang, motherfucker. Wrecking Wall Crew. 717 808 OGB.
the breakdown's the best part, dude.
And we're doing fucking PG.
I listened to this so long.
PG County.
Come on, Chuck. Get that one leg in the air.
Oh, yeah. Like Chuck's here, dude.
Nah, yo.
That's the best shit. This is how I stole every riff from this band, dude.
Yeah, I was saying.
6, 1, 3, 7, 2, 3, 4. I'm anti-rock. I'll fuck you up.
Ain't no fucking king. It's on rock.
Just stomping on people.
Fucked up. Oh, you a real fucking man. It's on rock.
Ouch.
You fucked up.
Are you a real fucking man? Oh, good. Nostalgia.
Hardcore music rips.
Nostalgia. Look at the cover art's fucking tremendous, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yo. Tremendous.
So tremendous. I got pissed.
All right, man. Be
right.
careful out there.
Time out.
Hey, dude, look both ways before you cross that board.
Hey, you guys have a nice little conversation.
I'm talking shit.
Yeah,
We're
stop
we're gonna get real
paradiddling.
personal over here.
What is paradiddling?
Paradiddle,
Dude, I can't hear anything. I think I've gone deaf. I can hear now.
It's fundamentals,
You
baby.
hear the noise?
You gotta work on fundamentals. Which one is it?
Alright, yeah, fuck off, dude. Go piss in the sink or something, dude. It's smelling weird.
On the sink.
Don't do that, dude.
Just trying to get that
you're still
polar-
on the. Are you still on the Polar Seltzer?
Dude, you gotta
kick?
get that Polar Seltzer sponsorship.
Dude, it's hard times right now, man. For real, like
Things are weird.
It's so weird because, like I said, like me and you, like I've spent my whole like early adult life in the production world.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge industry. There's
Yeah.
billions of dollars. Like think about like a concert you went to, and like all that. So yeah, there's so much of that, and it's just been written off.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, that shit was tight, right? And then you guys can just have stories. But no, I mean, it sucks because like that's all like you and I like ever knew. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because like we both went to school for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing as any other crew. Like you think
Right.
about it, you're like, all right, no more doctors. Bam. Cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
now
yeah,
what? Yeah,
so
people
what
would
do
be
you
a
do
lot
now?
more pissed off about that.
Right.
I don't say like people be pissed off, but like, yeah, it's an industry, and
Yeah.
people are saying like, oh, you know, it's fun. You play music on the side. It's like, nah, like people do that professionally. People are, you know, I talked to some of the guys down on the National Mall because I live right by there, and they put up a big stage and a video wall, and they were just playing like on a loop, basically a thing of, you know, this is the industry, like it's in trouble right now, like the whole Save Our Stages thing.
Yeah.
And one of the guys worked with the lighting company. He's like, yeah, I'm 30 years involved. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just be like, all right, I'm just gonna do something different.
else.
And like a lot of people are, and you know, a lot of people, obviously I don't have like kids and a family and a mortgage
You have to
and
make
shit.
ends meet.
Yeah, so like people are, you know, risking more than that to adapt. But yeah, so it's definitely tough to see that, and you know, it's like it's a real thing. It's like
no, it's crazy because like you said, like we like that's all we knew, and then just trying to make ends meet. And you know, the industry itself is just so vast. There's so many people. Like people don't understand like how many people are involved in it. It's not just the bands playing. Like how the fuck do you think you hear or see them?
Right.
Like
yeah, there's
or like
I mean,
have
like
a show to
stadium
see.
show. Yeah, you're
because most
loaded in
bands
for a whole week.
Right.
Like all the crew, the local crew in every city that tours in. Yeah.
Every single person, the people that taking tickets, the security guards, all that shit.
The amount of work that goes into your 5 hours of entertainment.
If
is
that,
if that, the hour and a half Billy Joel set.
The hour and a half, yeah, it's an hour and a half for most concerts.
Yeah,
You're there for 10, 12, 18, 20, whatever, a week.
Yeah, it's
for someone to have like thousands of people to have a great time.
Yeah.
It's actually it's kind of like a rush. You feel that rush after you're done.
Absolutely. There's no
'Cause you're
better
like,
drug.
wow, that was tight because it was a good
the drug.
especially if any
all
band or
other
performer,
drugs help too.
right?
Shout out
Like
to
any performer or
Portland,
band, like
Oregon.
if they rip that night too, like they come off stage and you're like working, they're like, dude, that was, you know, it was magical, and you're just like, and they like dap you up or something afterwards. You're just like, fuck yeah, dude, that did rip, and it was a great time. But now it's just gone.
It's gone.
There's none of
For a
that.
while.
People are going crazy over it, and people don't realize how much they had.
I was ripping it, dude, and like I'm kind
You
of
guys call it.
I want to like slam on his door.
shit.
Oh, did you do it too?
Christ,
Hell,
Leezus.
yeah. The only
Kind of 2-bit fucking.
fuck you. You're the one that did it.
Dude, you're the one from Jersey, dude.
Everything I touch breaks.
Yeah.
Can't turn left. Can't wipe
dude.
my hands.
So Lee
left.
went from listening to like hardcore music and
Just to crying.
to
all
just
the time.
like just sad boy shit. And I love sad boy.
I've always, I mean,
I like being
I was talking to some like people I work with, and they're like asking about like their emo phase, and I was like, yeah, nah, that never ended.
Yeah, it doesn't
I've been
end,
in
dude.
it.
It
Dude,
just gets-
My Chemical
it gets
Romance.
deeper.
I don't
You
care
just
who
become
the
a
fuck you
SoundCloud
are.
rapper.
It still
Yeah,
rips. Dude, MCR definitely still rips.
Oh,
Dude, this
so
guy's still
good.
going.
That's the longest. Dude, he's a blast beat grindcore
Oh yeah,
boy.
there's like grindcore and like death metal bands that like you'll just hear 'em-
no, what's
Nah,
their
that's like
name?
a hat blast.
There's like, you know, Death Fest.
Yeah.
Like some of those bands, like they use this space to like practice and everything.
Death.
It's not
practice.
It's not Municipal Waste. They're from Clint Burney,
Oh.
and it's not Pig Destroyer. They're from Baltimore, but there's like fucking Dying Fetus is in the like practice here.
Really?
Yeah. They have they have
That's
a
tight.
rehearsal space here. It's fucking tight.
Dude, you're gonna burn your beard, dude. I don't want you to.
the way she goes, dude.
Which, by the way,
Yo, also, I need to learn how to roll a joint. Because I'm.
Dude, should we do it on
Should we
the
do?
app?
I'm
We're
so
gonna do
bad
a
at it.
tutorial. We need a tutorial episode.
Oh,
a
dude,
joint tutorial.
I don't
you, right?
have any product. Next episode when Lee's not here, I'm gonna.
All right, I'll
So
miss
he
the good
actually-
ones. All right,
So Lee
I'll have
actually
come
has
back.
to watch it.
This is probably the best.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We'll do it like 2.5 hours in. I'll be like, yeah, Lee, you're gonna have to watch the whole episode.
This is like the first time we've actually talked about music on a podcast called Heavy Riffs.
What
Dude,
what have you guys been
Yeah,
listening
yeah,
to
I
recently? I've been like delving back into the like Heavy
Installed.
Riffs, if you will,
Yeah.
to tag the pod. Yeah, what have you been? Listen, I asked you about the Paul Bearer record.
Paul Bearer, the newest Paul Bearer record's fucking sick. The
Yeah, the
production's
tones, man.
insane,
They got
dude.
tones.
That dude can sing.
Yeah.
And he's like the only band in the stoner rock universe that plays PRS guitars and like makes them sound fucking tight.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
tone
know
on
they
that
played
record.
PRS. That's
The
really
singer
weird.
does. The other guys, the other guitar player, I
Is it the,
don't think so.
Is it the
but-
Mark Tremonti model?
No, I think
Dude
it's a
from Creed?
Starla. Yeah, no, I think it's a Starla. And Starla's a sick fucking kid, dude. I want one of those badly. All Them Witches' new record's fucking tremendous.
Dude, yeah, that's great.
It blew my mind, dude. I was so I pre-ordered it, got it on vinyl, so I got it a
that's
couple
sick.
days before, and I just put it on, rolled a big old boy,
Big old dude.
and just cranked it, like not masturbating. But like,
that came later. Yeah, you.
I might have. I don't know. Maybe did I?
Maybe.
Premature, maybe a little bit.
I think I've seen them live 3 times.
Dude, I still haven't seen
I was
them.
supposed to see them in April. I was.
Same.
I was.
Yeah, that was on
like,
the calendar.
So
Oh,
excited
that's
to go see them at the Auto Bar, and I was
right.
like, dude, I bought tickets like as soon as they announced. I was like, oh, I'm going. I don't care how much it costs. Like, I love that band.
Yeah.
I think they're like incredible musicians, and like their song, dude,
They rip.
it's spellbinding,
They
dude. Like
rip.
that shit will fucking get you in a trance.
We saw them at Rock and Roll Hotel. And
Yo, R.I.P..
Yeah, I know. That sucks, man. Another one bites the dust, man.
Dude, it's crazy.
But Lorenza brought like 15 Absinthe Moon CDs that I didn't know she had brought, and at the end of the show she just started, like, they had left and she just started throwing them on the stage, hoping that they would like pick them up after. And I was like,
happen.
I was like, oh, they're just gonna throw this away. Plus, like, that's like $20 a pop.
Yeah, you're right. That could have been.
So much.
Yeah, thanks for just jumping.
That's
Good
room for the
effort. Good
space,
effort,
yeah.
though. You know.
Dude, how many times, like, after a show, is there just shit all over the stage? People throw their demos. Like, I swear,
Oh,
it's
dude,
all the time.
we'd be packing. People throw like, well, with Tash, like especially, people throwing like crystals and shit on there, like panties and like, yeah, you know, they definitely. I don't know, they've been some places, but yeah, every once in a while you get the fan joint. That's kind of a treat for the crew.
Absolutely.
If you like have no idea, you're gonna get onto like DMT or some weird shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody.
that's tight.
Angel
It's a
dust.
gamble.
This
Yeah,
was-
you
never,
dude.
you know,
Roll the dice.
You know, that's all right.
So you've toured with Tosh like around the world, right? Like
Yeah.
Australia.
Well, so not
Or-
Australia and not Europe, but we did all like North America. So we were supposed to be out July for like a Canada
This year?
run. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Canadian.
that's it. That didn't happen. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much all the North America stuff. We did Mexico, and we did, which was rad. Mexico City.
It's so tight,
cool,
dude.
man.
It's so tight, the
So
food.
cool. And like, yeah, we had like the most amazing. This girl who like was our like guide, local guide. She's a total babe and
Shout out.
amazing
Mexican
and,
babes.
Yeah, you know all too well.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, just like going there, experience the culture, experience the food, and like I'll go and eat and drink anywhere that I can, that someone's paying me to go to.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just drinking mezcal. Like we were hanging out, and in this spot, I honestly don't know what it's called, but it's basically between. There's like a pizza joint, a burger joint, and it was like a friend of hers that like worked there, and we're all hanging out, and like all the crew's out. And basically, it's this, I didn't even notice that it's like this open air thing, and in the back there's a skate park, and it's like, so like there's like a bowl in the back, and then like a pizza joint, burger joint there, and we're just hanging out, drinking, like eating a bunch of pizza. They're
best
bringing food out, and they're like, hey, what's the bill? Bring the bill out. We're gonna try to head out, and they're like, don't worry about it. And it was
La
just like
cuenta,
all this,
por favor.
yeah. They were like, it's just the hospitality, man. Like they were so cool about it, and we're
so
like,
rad.
no, absolutely not. And we just like left a huge tip for the crew. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
looking
Oh,
out for
dude,
them.
that's
So.
fucking
But yeah,
tight.
just sitting there drinking mezcal, eating like pizza.
And mezcal's fucking
So good,
tremendous,
and just
dude.
chatting with people too. I had like trying, my shit ass Spanish, like talking and
It's
like,
always the
hola.
best.
It's so funny. Yeah, because the one dude's like speaks better English than I do. And
Yeah,
he's, like,
yeah.
and his girlfriend was there, and she's like trying to learn English too. So with like, I had to speak in Spanish, and she would respond in English, and it was just mostly me saying like, "Como se dice?"
Como se dice?
Everything.
Everything.
So,
Oh,
Como se
bagels.
dice, hamburger and fucking pork chops. Hamburguesa pork chops.
Hamburguesa. So, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, I'm so thankful to being able to do that.
That's fucking rad.
So
dude.
North America, Mexico, and
we did South America, Chile, Argentina, and Brazil.
Oh, so that's what worldwide. Yeah,
and we did. I did a weekend in Japan. I spent more time on an airplane than I did in Japan. But
how long's the flight to Japan?
7 days.
Long as shit when there's a typhoon and your flight gets canceled when you're halfway there. That was a fucking mess. We were supposed to be in. Oh shit! I forget the other city it was, but we didn't end. I was there for like 2 hours
in Japan.
Yeah, so we ended up in Tokyo, Osaka. We flew. Basically, left DC, fly to, I think it was like Toronto or Montreal, and then from there to fly out from Vancouver, and that's like the long flight. You go the other way around, basically there's a huge typhoon over Japan, so like in Osaka there, so like that whole thing got rained out, so they're like all flights are canceled, so like half our crew's in like Malaysia and coming from Australia, so they're like stuck there. I'm in Vancouver. I was like, there's worse places to be stuck because weed's legal there too, and
Vancouver,
basically Vancouver's an awesome city too. Lots of like really good sushi there.
I'm supposed to go there in March.
Lots of places.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Thanks, Obama.
Shout out to our glorious leader for his wonderful handling of a global pandemic. Yeah.
Where's the womp? We don't need to go there. You don't have the air horn, man?
No, man.
So these are all preloaded that we just discovered prior to you coming.
All right. Well, there better be an air horn.
There might be more.
We can make our. We can re-record over top of them.
Damn son, where'd you find it?
Damn son, where'd you find this? I'm actually the original voice of that.
Australia.
I know.
You didn't know that?
I've been getting mad royalties. That's how we afford all this.
We're making. Yeah, let's just make jingles.
So you finally get to.
So we're finally there. We leave there, land in Osaka. The stage isn't even built because there's been this massive storm over the thing, so they shut everything down for that.
Slamming on the fucking shore.
Fucking Chili Peppers, I guess, are the headliner that night. So naturally,
Red Hots.
Yeah, the Red Hot variety.
Oh shit!
So there's
a show with the Red Hots.
It's like Red Hot and Blues.
The reddest, the hottest, the chilliest.
Wow.
So yeah, they're the headliner for that. So naturally, they're taking the whole stage up to set all their shit up too, because they couldn't load in overnight like they were supposed to.
Yeah.
And we basically had to set up our little riser in the corner, so that way we can say we were ready to play. And our set's at like 3 p.m. and it's 1 p.m. and the roof isn't even built.
Was it a festival?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Summer
was
Sonic
like opening for.
Oh no! It was it's Summer Sonic Festival.
Gotcha.
Which is sick. But they're like all these huge bands. So like we did there. Basically, they finally pulled the plug on it, and this was basically going right from the airport to festival site. That gets canceled. We go back to catering in the green room area, eat as much food as we possibly can, go right from there to another plane, and then go right to Tokyo. And then from there and had a night out that night, drank a bunch of sake at like some little hole in the wall spot, eat some food there, and then next day did a show. But it was cool. There was it's a huge festival, like this kind of like indoor arena thing.
So that night you were actually able to play a show.
Yeah, we had that the second day in Tokyo. Yeah, no, this is in Tokyo, so we flew up there.
How long's the flight from Osaka to Tokyo?
Not that long. Okay. It's like a couple hours.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize Japan was that big.
It's a giant island.
It's an island surrounded by water.
But it's like
I guess Australia is technically an island too, right?
Well, that's a continent.
That's the same.
But it's got water on all sides, dude.
If you really want to get down to it, the flat Earth is a giant island, and
you're surrounded by space.
Yeah,
it's a giant.
What is it surrounded by?
Space doesn't exist, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Come on,
get the fuck.
No, your audience,
goddamn
dude.
Yeah, this is it. This is us. We're in a. I don't know.
Well, hold on.
I've seen Men in Black
because I saw Tash at
come to the Baltimore,
the Pier 6 show.
Oh, you came to that one too, yeah.
And there was a thunderstorm going on
Oh, yeah.
there. Remember, we waited for the lightning. So do you just bring thunderstorms?
We bring the thunder. Dude, we have. There's a great video of that we put together. Not we, but our photographer Dara put together of our Toronto show that got absolutely fucking downpoured. It was like historic, like storm in Toronto. This outdoor show, man. I don't know what it is. Some chakras are not all aligned there, man.
The fucking crystals you guys keep throwing off the stage.
It don't matter. Ever since
how are you supposed to get the chakras in line?
Ever since the three of us got this fucking Ellis sigil, the world's
it took a while. It took a while for it to really be evident.
And we're like,
And you know what? That's fine, dude.
Lee's never played never been a part of a concert during the sun. It's always raining.
No. It's always a thunderstorm.
There's like torrential tornadoes. Like Lee's like, I bring like.
Yep. There's fires and
shit. She rips, dude.
Yeah,
she's
so good.
Sick, dude.
Yeah,
and
that's
shreds.
That is really cool.
And it's like just Tash just doing all the shit.
Yeah.
No, it's super talented.
Her live show, it was sick, and
that's
Lee
like
hooked it up.
It's like, yeah, and like the music is really cool, and like Tash has written all of it and produced it, and
visuals,
the visual stuff, so it's all come together too. The live show is the thing.
It is
Tash
the
too.
thing.
That's awesome.
It's sick.
Like her records are dope, and she like blew up on YouTube, but it has that like YouTube like thing to it, you know, like
it's still a screen separating you.
Yeah,
but
when
to be
you're
there and experience.
Dude, I took Gip and like Miles and Lorenzo.
Oh yeah, I snuck you guys some beers.
Yeah, well that's what Lee was like got his tickets like right up front. I was like, shout out to fucking Lee, and he was like, you guys need some beers. I was like, if you're not busy, dude, you know,
Like,
he was just
chill,
bringing us Budweisers. I was like, this is the shit. And I took the boys out for Korean barbecue for the first time that night. Like it was a great night. Like,
dude, it's all top.
And it almost didn't happen because of the fucking goddamn thunderstorm.
I don't even remember
Thunderstorm Lee.
that part of that. To be
You don't?
honest, in
Dude,
Baltimore,
it's crazy.
It took a minute because like it wasn't there. There was no rain, but there's a lot of lightning.
Oh yeah, they delay for like 90 minutes every lightning strike.
lightning
Or
strike.
So
thunder,
the Toronto show was a fucking mess. It was wild. Basically, so that was when I was still mixing front of house before I jumped to stage manager with them. So we're like out front, and there's like it's basically it's Echo Beach, Toronto RBC. It's at like not the pavilion, but right next to it. So there's big outdoor thing. They build this big scaffolding stage and stuff, and it's not very weatherproof, to be honest.
Not if you're building it for like a three night show.
Yeah.
It goes up and then it comes down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
All
I
about
think
the
they leave it
out.
up for the summer, but yeah, so it's there. But it's an outdoor thing, and you know, rain or shine or whatever. But
Typhoon.
basically, we get like 2 songs in, I think, which is like 15 minutes into the set, and it starts to rain. We're like, all right, here it goes, and like our like guitar tech's running out, and it's like starts to calm down. The rain's blowing like horizontally like onto the stage.
Jesus,
our guitar tech's running out there, and like Tasha's still ripping a fucking solo on this thing, and I've got
She gets into it.
yeah, it was sick.
She's
and
lost.
We like I've got like people around like holding tarps over the thing, but it fucking downpoured. And the way that front of house was, there's the guy standing next to me who's a system tech for it. He's like, yeah, usually they put like a big platform here, so you're up on stage. I'm standing in fucking 8 inches of water for this thing.
Dude, you're fucking electrocuted.
I'm like, yo, is this over yet? Are we done? Like, so like the last thing in the video, basically, like we pulled the plug on it, like stopped for a bit, cleared out like the light. One of the light towers blew over too because of the way that like.
My God,
was
I've never
anyone
seen
crushed?
that.
Yeah, no, it was fine. But basically, the big wind wall in the back had enough slack in it that it blew and slapped this tower over, and like no one's there. It's just Tash on stage. But,
Whoa, damn! I mean, that could have been detrimental.
Oh yeah, to like anyone that was in the way, any artist. But yeah, so we cleared all that shit. We took the amps off stage. Like, we're like, all right, we're good. We got a little break. We'll go for it. And Tash went out for like another song and a half, and then it downpoured again. But the video that Dara put together of it, it's on Tasha's YouTube, I'm pretty sure. It's like insane. He put together with a bunch of like cell phone footage of it, and like all the show's recorded, and you can hear our comms channel too. So like our tour manager over the radio, like, pull the plug, like we're done, and then
everyone's drowning. Damn it!
Yeah, it was wild. But that night in Toronto was fucking insane. Like there's like electric fires on site. There's cars abandoned, like from flooding and all this stuff.
Mother Nature's not a force to be reckoned.
Yeah,
And also,
crazy.
you pissed it off because Everywhere you said, it's like, yeah, there's a typhoon.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's the situ, man.
Thunderstorm Lee, I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude.
The thunder.
Dude, yeah, maybe.
Bring the thunder.
Oh, guess what? If I go outside and it's raining, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, you'll know where to go. That's it.
I was like, it's fucking Lee is here, dude. Like, whenever it rains, I'm like, fucking Lee's around.
Brother man Lee.
Are you thinking like 2022 for shows? Who knows?
I don't know, man.
TBD, dude.
That's all.
Not even that soon. Not.
So one of my friends.
Baltimore's getting ready to shut down again.
Well, yeah, I think
It starts on Thursday of next week.
Really?
Yep.
Actually, damn. Yeah, things are coming up. We're good though. We got my test back.
Yeah. We're good.
No, yeah, dude. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I talked to one of my friends and like they talked to their agent because we were supposed to be on tour in June with Foreign Air.
Shout out to the boys.
Just a little plug.
Foreign Air on Instagram.
Yeah, something like that. They just
Or
put a new
Spotify.
record out. Yeah, I can.
And they rap, dude. Their synth
They put a
work
new
is fucking sick.
Yeah, they have some really cool stuff. The new record is rad. There's a little bit of something for everyone. Like a little bit of like that kind of alt vibe, super synthy stuff. A little more like rock stuff.
Yeah.
Two of the most creative dudes.
Well, I remember when you got hooked up with them, and I was like, "I'll check it out," and I was like, "Oh shit, Tyson!" Like you,
yeah.
Oh, you're not just fucking out there like playing free hardcore shows.
Yeah, not all the time.
One leg Charlie.
One leg Charlie, dude.
Put that fucking leg up.
Yeah. So they but yeah, I was talking to agents about how maybe summer of 2021 will be like just festival stuff where it's like bigger, more like controlled environment kind of thing of that. But I mean, to make a festival profitable, you're charging how 80,000 people like $1,000 each.
Yeah.
So like to make that profitable is insane. And yeah, so I'm thinking that stuff's gonna kind of come back more like hyper local in that sense of where you can have smaller stuff.
So we're getting back to the hardcore.
Yeah,
fucking,
dude, we're going to the
Columbus.
VFW hall.
VFW. Fucking Knights of Columbus.
Bingo halls.
Denny's.
Any bingo halls.
Wherever they'll have us.
Yeah, Denny's.
Bowling alleys.
Dude.
Dude, anywhere that you could smoke inside is probably a safe bet.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to
This
go to
room?
Florida. I'm about to smoke.
Arbutus.
I'm fucking smoky, hon. No smoking, hon.
that's
Well, Brooklyn Bowl is a bowling alley in Brooklyn that is like a famous live venue.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fucking tight, dude. Bowling alley.
Crofton Bowl should like
Bring
have
it. This is the second
Nah,
coming,
dude.
2021 hardcore
That
revival.
place is way too nice of a bowling alley.
They have
We got to
great
go
food.
to like,
I've never bowled there.
They have great food.
dude, the bowling alley in Petersburg, West Virginia has it. They still, you remember, like, I don't know, might be, you guys probably don't know. Do you remember overhead
Probably not.
projectors in
Oh yeah.
where they put the like clear sheet of paper?
I was born in 1991, dude.
Okay,
of
I know,
course
but like,
I know.
I don't know.
what
We got the
overhead
tail- we got the tail end of
whiteboard
it.
by then.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
We
tail.
had that stuff, and like that's what they use to you write your fucking score.
Oh, that's the.
Oh, in West Virginia.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
dude, there's-
that makes
There are a
sense.
couple not decades,
and that's
centuries.
the
I'd say
the
decades.
best place
Yeah,
also
yeah,
to
yeah.
eat in the town is that the bowling alley.
The bowling
And it's
alley.
phenomenal food. Like
you ash right in the bird
It's a-
like ground beef.
Yeah. She's like
It's
an
some kind of
80-year-old
special flavor.
doubles coming.
Everyone, dude, it's literally the best food in the world because it's like this 80-year-old lady that's been cooking there for years. and
Frying
she's
food
like,
for a while.
just everything's cooked
Well-versed
in
in
lard,
the art.
not butter, lard.
Yeah.
And
Lee, the last one's for you.
and then
No, you could. Justin.
I have
you?
plenty.
It's you.
Did you shit? Is that weird asking?
No, there's one more beer, and you have a full one. I
Oh
have a
yeah,
full
dude,
one,
that's yours, Lee.
All right.
So yeah. Fuck, but
Lee's driving back to Jersey.
That little lady's been cooking for years, dude,
lard.
and it's fucking delicious food.
Cooking in
And it's
lard
dirt cheap.
is tremendous.
I took
It's so good.
Kara's whole family because that's like her like dad's side's from.
I'll
out
treat
there.
you, yeah.
It was like there was like no bullshit. There was 10 of us there.
We're going to Denny's.
We bowled at 8.
How much was it?
It was $35.
Man.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I got it,
this.
guys.
Yeah, big flex.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Kara, I think I hope they know Daddy's rich out here. Yeah. And also, I also was like, I overdrafted my credit card that day. It was really, my debit card was really embarrassing.
That $35 breaking the
$35 my
bank.
name, dude.
So
I'm not that rich.
I wish you paid attention while you were here during.
I know you had
The
all.
finance
You had a,
hour.
dude,
This
we had a.
was-
That's a whole
This
thing,
is
man.
Prior to the episode, dude.
Okay.
I had no idea
yeah,
until
taking
Bruce.
notes.
Like I had
But
no,
you've
the
lived
voice of
with-
reason
What do you
showed
know?
up.
How's you got the 401k? You got the IRA
got
going.
it all.
But the thing is, he lived
I
with
got
that
so
guy.
many benefits right now.
He lived with
Benefits,
Bruce for like a decade and never listened.
Gotta
He
listen.
made fun of Bruce for reading books.
Yeah.
And then overdrafted his
as he should.
$35.
You should know better than to be reading books.
West Virginia fucking. What'd you do? Vote for fucking Joe Jorgensen?
No, I did not. No, dude, it was so tight, dude. I'm just saying, like, it's totally different out there, man.
Oh yeah, dude. That's 1976.
I live in a city. You live in a city. Lee, you lived in D.C. Like everyone.
A city.
It's not a real. one,
I
dude.
feel
It's
like
not
New
it's
Jersey
TV
is a
like-
city.
Dude,
Like
well,
the
no,
whole state.
no,
one
it's
of my
not,
friends
dude.
visited
There's
from
so many
Australia,
gardens
and
in
he's
Jersey.
like, "Oh, what's the big city in Jersey?" And I was like, New York. And then he's like, "No, but really," I was like, "Oh yeah, Philadelphia." Maybe Newark, I guess. Like
Trenton.
once upon a time, yeah.
North
Trenton
Bergen.
used to be a big product. You know,
Have you ever been in North Bergen?
Yeah.
Is it a city or a like suburb?
It's a suburb.
Jersey,
Is it like
Jersey just
Glen
kind of
Burnie?
melts together. It's just all like
Is it all off the turnpike?
We've been to Long Branch. We played a show in Long Branch.
Palm Branch eating hot dogs.
Dude,
Oh yeah, the windmill. Shout out.
Dude, the
always
windmill-
for
Hot
forever.
dog, Tora. I have a Google fucking sheet of Google Maps dedicated to hot dogs.
in Jersey.
Not just Jersey. but,
Jersey
like, all
has
over.
really
We
good
got, like
hot
30
dogs.
Franks in Cincinnati. Hot Dog Johnny's is the Jersey one in Buttsville, New Jersey, on 46.
Buttsville.
Hot
Yeah.
Dog Johnny's. What was that? We went to the Caboose. Remember in
Caboose was
Jersey?
tight. It was in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
On an abandoned train track.
It was.
And it was a caboose. And it was like a
and they're
kid
just slinging hot dogs.
slinging the dirtiest dog.
It's where
Dirty dogs.
an atrocity happened too.
Gip
Where
got
Gip-
a plain Sabret. You know, like
Yeah,
the New York
Reds, man.
Sabret.
They got the snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they need to have something on them. My boy got a plain Sabret in between
That's travesty.
an untoasted bun.
It is, dude. I was just when it happened, dude. I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe,
You got to get the like.
I was like, I don't know, man. Gip maybe should probably walk back, man. Like,
I'd have to go through so many pictures to find it, but I need
it's so
to find
bad.
it. 'Cause
It's the
like,
most like what the
well, I want to open a food truck, and Chubbs was like,
fucking hate it.
well, he ate. He was so like Gip was asleep coming back from Albany, like back to Baltimore and go home.
It's a hike, yeah.
After tour, and
where's this is the Caboose then?
this is the
Yeah.
Caboose
Where-
in Jersey.
Okay, so
we're
that's-
in Albany, like
Yeah.
way like we're in Canada basically.
yeah.
And we're coming back home, and we stop at like 3 Nathans on the way home after eating at the Betty Boop Diner in Albany, and like Gip's like tapped out. He's like, I've spent way too much money not to make it back, and we've eaten way too much food.
Way too many hot dogs
I'm
at that.
going to sleep, and I was like, yeah, man.
Like 2 hours
And
later.
yeah, and then like I wake the boy up. I'm like, yo, we're at the Caboose, and he's like, oh great, more food. He was so pissed, but he was a champ. He's such a champ. So he was like, yeah, I'll just get a plain dog. And there's like there
plain.
is no plain dog on
It's
the
like
menu.
mustard.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's
if you're under 12, ketchup.
Justin got like this green, like toxic Avenger slime on his dog.
It was those were like what are those okras?
Fried okra.
Yeah, but it was like relish. It was like okra relish.
I just
Okra
I
relish.
got like a basic like
A Chicago dog comes with the fucking
No,
like the
pickle.
sport pepper. The
Yeah.
sport pepper. It's
no,
the sport
I forgot what it was called. I think it was called the Caboose, and it had like it literally had like
they have a website.
maybe
I
it's
doubt it, man.
IG.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
was
the
in the
cash
woods.
only, yeah.
It was in the woods.
it was-
in an abandoned train track in a literal caboose.
We were barreling ass down, I guess the turnpike, and Tyler's trying to find Google. So I was like, dude, we should find some hot dogs out here.
I found it.
And he literally like looked up this spot and like clicked it. He's like, all right, that's cool. And then like we were already driving. We had to like turn around.
No, you had to go backwards.
We had to go back like 15, 20 minutes.
And you're
out of
paying
the
tolls
way.
to get off the turnpike to get back on it.
Back in there.
Oh, been there. I've been there.
I found the website.
Nah, dude, is it rad?
Oh, dude, I can't turn this
Screen capture.
Okay, the caboose in New Jersey is
Doing the boost.
welcoming everybody. Their website is tremendous. They celebrated National Hot Dog Day on Wednesday, July 22nd.
As is a national.
The last post?
In support of Christopher Birch.
Shout out.
Oh man, it's a Simon Birch or Christopher Birch.
This is the front page of the Caboose, New Jersey hot dog
Shout out.
page. Let's see their menu.
What do we got? What are we working with here? So yeah, soubrettes, classic.
Menu.
Soubrette.
Steam bun.
So they had a bunch of
My grandma would always bring them out
Snap,
from
dude.
Jersey City. You get the soubrettes, and then there was a spot she get rye bread at.
Oh shit, dude.
Fucking
Dude,
money.
the fucking,
But yeah, it's all about
Jersey's got
the
dogs,
pepper.
dude.
It's all about the hot
shit.
onions.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get the
dude.
not slaw. Dude, what do we got?
Look how long their menu was.
For selling
I
one
remember
thing,
'cause
that's pretty long.
That's what it was. It was huge because it
It's
had
massive.
like
It was like a
the whole
deli.
side thing.
Or no, it was like a
It's just like a food truck basically, but it was an actual caboose.
what's
a diner?
A diner, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a
Yeah, like yeah.
the thing that sells everything
Yeah.
and is never
Yeah.
closed.
a 40-page menu.
Yeah, you're like, what do I want?
They have like salmon.
Let me rattle off a couple dogs.
What do we got?
One is gonna ring
So
me
the
back.
dogs were cheap. I remember there was like $3. It's $3.75.
Because they're not paying taxes. It's cool.
Oh yeah, no fuck, dude. I'm telling you,
big
abandoned fucking train track in the middle of the woods in fucking wherever New Jersey
Yeah.
on a train caboose, a
Yeah.
literal train caboose.
Yeah, it was really weird.
They had the Chicago
You had to piss
dog,
in a
which is
porta
the
potty.
Chicago dog. Chubb's dog.
Chubb.
Is that the one? I think I got the Chubb's dog because
Hot dog chow. You
He's
got
getting
like
like meat
3.
sweats thinking about it right now.
I did. Well, I got 2, and then I went back because I had to I was like, dude, sorry about this guy ordering a plain dog. Let me get the works.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
So they do have a plain dog. It's $3.05 and a nickel. And that, so Gibb was like, "I'll just probably take a dog." And we were all
being
frying him.
economical.
And
He's
you know-
like,
yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, you got any like half-used
he's a
like mustard
business owner,
packets?
yeah.
Yeah,
So Chicago dog, we all know what a Chicago dog
Yeah.
is. That's the neon relish. Oh yeah, I was like, I need that neon
maybe I
relish.
did. I did get one of those because like, oh, we're gonna try it.
The Chubb's dogs, a hot dog chop with spicy fries and cheese.
No, I didn't get that.
Italian. Yeah, you did. You got the Chubb's dog for sure.
I thought that's
Or at
what
least-
Tom did.
Oh yeah, that's a Tom
Yeah.
order.
chubby boy.
Italian dog, hot dog top with potatoes, peppers, and onions. That's a Jersey thing.
Yeah.
I don't want no potatoes in my boy.
Taters.
Junkyard dog, hot dog top with baked beans and coleslaw. That sounds.
Yeah,
North Carolina dog, hot dog top with pulled pork and coleslaw.
Nah, that's too much.
Reuben dog, hot dog top with Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and
I
Russian
did get
dressing.
one of those. I
bet.
remember.
That
because I
sounds.
love
That's pretty.
Reuben's.
That sounds money.
Spud's dog, hot dog top with smashed potatoes, shredded cheddar,
Too
and
much.
bacon bits. Not too much. That's a
I don't know.
That's a
Yeah, it's
loaded
a carb-
potato.
it's a carb load.
Yeah,
He's
yes.
wasting money at that point.
Yeah. Taco dog, hot dog top with crushed corn chips, chili cheese, and jalapeno. That sounds banging.
That sounds fucking fantastic, dude.
Texas
Bless.
Frito dog, hot dog top with Fritos, chili, and chopped onions on.
I think that's when I got the Texas because I was like big Texas.
Yeah.
That was a whole thing for a while.
For a long time. They got pretzel dogs. They got chicken bites. They got tacos, bean. They have Frito pie. Shouts to my
Dude, we
mom.
didn't even get the Frito pie,
Frito
dude.
pie.
I know,
You
but
guys
I
ever been to a
said-
swim meet?
Yeah.
I was on the swim team and I nearly drowned.
My little brother was on the swim team, and I was so pumped. The only reason why I went was because he had Frito pie.
Eat your hot dogs. All right. So
Never-
next time you're at the caboose,
Never get a plain dog, first of all.
never
Yeah,
get a
dude,
plain dog.
yeah.
And
I've never
what do
seen
you
that
guys stand on
before. I was-
ketchup? Ketchup. No ketchup.
No ketchup on
Unless you're
fucking
under
hot
12.
dogs. Unless
Actually.
your name is Charlie.
Is this One Leg Charlie?
Yeah.
This podcast goes out to One Leg
One Leg
Charlie.
Chuck.
We're gonna pour one,
One Leg
out.
Chuck.
Hot Dog Caboose support the Special Olympics and honor the memory of Christopher Birch. They donate 50 cents for every dog sold all day.
It's good.
That's fucking. That was he in a hardcore band?
Midland Park, New Jersey.
Midland Park. Have you ever been there? You know where that is?
I don't know. People ask me where their town is in New Jersey, and I don't fucking know.
It's hilarious when people say
Long
the same
Branch.
thing.
I know.
There are too many
City.
fucking towns.
There's so many times. Well, yeah, and like people were like, "Oh, you ever been to like bumfuck Jersey?" I'm
And
like, no.
I live there. Yeah.
Where did we buy that CD duplicator from?
It was up in Long Branch.
Long Branch. It was
It
Long
was
Branch.
literally.
You go up there?
My man's.
We went-
Remember CDs, you guys?
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Hey, I still
do you
sell
also
them.
remember how delightful. Or my first White Castle
It
experience.
was the first time I
that's
took Justin
amazing.
White Castle. I was like, "You never had it?" He's like,
guy-
"The Costco ones." I was like, "It's not the same."
It
It's
literally
not,
said
man.
the greatest place
To work.
in New Jersey.
That's setting the bar.
And I was like, holy shit.
You got 3 jobs. You got 3 jobs. White Castle, baling hay, and pumping gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, speaking of pumping,
That's what the fucking shit I'm talking about. How about legalize pumping gas in Jersey? Like your own gas.
dude, I got
Yeah.
so confused. I'm in a car with
Dude, it
Justin.
sucks. I'm
Dude,
from
tip
Jersey,
'em.
and I like realize that now. It's like, man,
It's
I
the
gotta
worst.
talk to some guy.
Yeah,
I can't
he's
just
like,
pump my gas and not talk to
How's she
anyone.
running?
Dude, I gave this dude like $50 cash, remember? And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like 15 like I only need $15, keep the rest. Justin was like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, what?
And I was like, no, give me the change. I was like, Tyler,
Yeah,
you gotta
give
give
me
me like
the-
a
well,
30
I was
dollars.
sort this out.
Scared, dude. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't
Really,
know
this
how
guy's
to operate
in The
this.
Sopranos,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like,
No, I mean, he was like
I
a
was like,
fucking
I'm not
like,
paying full price,
he
dude.
was
Can
like
we
an
bargain
Indian
here?
dude.
You're here.
I was just like, I don't know what to do. Take all my money.
thank you for doing this thing.
And there
that-
was 5. There's no restrooms where, at least in Long Branch, at gas stations, it's just
the
porta potties.
Wawas. Dude,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the
Yeah,
Wawas?
It was all porta potties,
Shout out.
and Justin and I walked into not the same one, obviously, but right next to each other. And then when we came out, we both locked eyes, and we both locked eyes, and I was like, "How much shit did you just step in?" And he was like, "Oh, you too?" I was like, "Yeah."
And then we started-
we sanitize pre-corona, sanitizing, like
heinous, dude.
so. That's why we're bummed there's no napkins in Jersey, man.
There's no napkins.
We were at the dude, in Long Branch.
Napkins.
We
Way
went
too
to
many
like
napkins.
5. Yeah, you're using way too many napkins. We went to 5 restaurants, and none of them had napkins in the dispensers.
It's the great napkin
It's kind of like
shortage.
how when you were on tour, like everywhere it rained, everywhere in Jersey had no
No
napkins.
napkins,
it's
man.
just a coincidence.
You got
guess.
sticky
Fucking
fingers, man. You got sticky drum heads.
And you got creepy Uber drivers up there, but that's another story.
I smoked weed with an Uber driver in Bradley Beach, New Jersey.
Dude, Atlantic
Yo,
City.
yeah, good. Legalized weed everywhere else. 47 states got to catch up.
Decriminalize all drugs.
Yeah,
all
drugs.
drugs.
Let
You
it
can't make
happen.
an exception for the hard ones, because when it's regulated, boys gotta go to the doctor to get it, and it's a lot harder to get drugs from a doctor than some fucking dude on the side of the road. So decriminalize everything. It's gonna be tight. Couple years down the line, DC just decriminalized psilocybin.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, that was the
making
most recent thing, right?
strides. That happened a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Fucking tremendous. I'm not pissed anymore. I started off the cast.
Yeah,
fucking
man,
pissed.
it's been a pleasure.
Lee's here.
What a couple natty bows do.
Oh,
man.
dude, this is fucking.
Live pleasant.
Oh boy,
Pleasantly.
what a
laugh,
beer.
Live, laugh, beer.
Oh, that camera's off,
do
but
that.
it's fine. I'm just the ghost in knowledge. Yeah,
You can hear that. Cheers.
my boys. Much love.
Yeah, dude, it's
Lee.
great to see you, Lee, man.
Till
Thank you
next
for
time.
being a part of this. Thanks for
Yes.
coming to get your
It's
head
been
in.
a journey, a spiritual journey.
Lee's coming to get some head in Maryland. Lee's getting dick sucks. All right, boys.
All right, man.
And gals,
Hell,
love.
fuck yeah, fuck
All right,
Live,
heavy
live
riffs,
pleasantly.
boys. Riff in
Natty
peace,
Bo,
boys.
please
Riff in
sponsor
peace.
this
peace.
podcast.
Natty Bo, we're bringing it back. Use code Heavy Riffs at mountainwolf.bandcamp.com for 15% off all of our merch. We still got a little bit left. Looks steezy as fuck for whoever you're trying to impress. And listen to fucking good tones. See you. Hell yeah. Blowing out the moon!
Yeah! Rough!
It's out rough. I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, dude, it's been.